around you, Nigerians. Elections are no longer elections, they are selections. The will of the people is sold for crumbs, while politicians dine with billions they stole from you. Democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. Ballot boxes stolen in broad daylight. Thugs with machetes turn off the light. Police stand still, they watch and grin. The system is rigged, the people can't win, they say. Do or die, by hook or by crook they must rule. And you, the people, you suffer, you starve. Yet they laugh in your face and call you fool. Our democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. Democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. North to south, east to west, we all feel the pain deep in our chest. Don't let religion tear us apart. We need one voice, we need one heart. The system is united against us, but we are divided against ourselves. They use tribe, they use religion to keep us blind while they steal the nation. Enough is enough, enough is enough. Democracy is dead, can't you see? Can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. They bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. Democracy is dead, can't you see? They buy the hungry, they bribe the court. They bribe the court. Our nation's future has been sold and bought. People unite, unite, stand for your rights, your rights. No more chains, no more lies, no more.
Oh, Mama Biafra, where you dey? We dey wait for you to come our way. Simon Ekpa, you dey fight like lion, keeping Biafra safe from Zion. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry, feel Feel and free our Prime Minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. We Simon Tekpa we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout. Mama Biafra, yeah, I'll call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand up tall. Together we rise, we no go follow. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Feel and free our Prime Minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free us now before it's too late. In unity we go dey strive. Fight for freedom we go alive. With courage and strength we dey fight. Mama Biafra our guiding light. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Feel and free our Prime Minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. With Simon Ekpa we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout. Mama Biafra, yeah, I call no doubt. Enemies close but we stand tall. Together we rise, we no go fall.
Ndewonu Muchuko Kabiam, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Uife, lovers of freedom all over the world, Genu Biafrans all over the world. Ndewonu, I bring greetings to you. Say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy weekend to each and every one of us. Ndewonu, Dominion does we can wish each and every one of us. Otago, Omaka, Maka Merani. N'ụtụtụ n'ehihie n'abalị udo ga-adịrị gị dịrị ezinụlọ gị. Ndị pụrụ apụ ga-abata, ndị ka na-aga ịpụ apụ ga-agata mma. Ọtago anyị sị ka were opportunity aka anyị werekwa opportunity aka anyị bịa registerkwa this small message because today we fundraising. So I were opportunity aka registerkwa obere message and then fellowship together because that information is power. And it's all about fellowship. So this is Biafran Exodus TV, always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. I want to wait that's way not understand yourself now and but you have to make no mind my voice. Don't mind my voice. No weather. I'm a little bit catarrh and the cough, so but it's gonna be alright. So I'm opportunity to have a conversation with you. So This is Biafran Exodus TV, always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. Anyị ekele na Chineke na n'ụbọchị nke taa onye mere ka anyị wee dị ndụ na ala ndị dị ndụ not by your power, it's not by my power, but all by the grace of Chukwu nke Abịama. Because in Him we move, we live, and we have our being. It's only a fool that will say inside his heart, it's only a fool that will say inside his heart there is no God. I believe na Chineke nna, and Chineke nna na-adịrị anyị mma n'oge awa na mgbe niile. Yotago, anyị kpọọ ya oku, ọ na-aza anyị. Ife gbaji ụdọrọ, anyị bere akwa, ọ na-apụta bịa za anyị. You have never lived us nor forsake us. Onye nwa na-alụrụ anyị ọgụ. Anyị nwa na-eji aka eburu onwe anyị, onye nwa na they fight for us. And onye nwa na fight for ndị USB. Apụta na-egwu abịa sị, oh Paul, Jesus, that, Satan. Ka anyị nwa nwanne, Biafra spirit. Don't joke with Biafra spirit. Ndị nwere ụmụ ife. Ka nkele ụmụnne m dị na comment section nwanne biko just let me just greet them with them official greeting. Chukwuemeka Michael ndewo, happy weekend. Say God bless you nwa Chineke. Chukwuemeka Chukwu na-agọzie gị nnọọ. Gọzie gị ụtụtụ, gọzie gị n'ehihie, gọzie gị n'abalị. Chukwuemeka Chukwu na-agọzie gị. Yotago, thank you anwa ihe anyị neediri. Pụta onye ọbụla gọrọ ibe ya ọfọma. Ego n'obi gị, onye ọbụla chetakwara gị ego ọkwa physical. As long as the one you na-eburu ihe ọjọọ n'obi nwanne, you are good to go. You nwa mmiri. Yotago, water no dey get enemy, but if you make water your enemy, you go nsogbu na. Onye na-ara aṅụ mmiri. Onye ọbụla na-aṅụ mmiri na ma ndị ọma ma ndị ọjọọ, onye ọbụla na-aṅụ mmiri. Ịnọkọta gị ga were si nọkọta imekata enemy, imekata enemy no. The last thing you do is enemy with water. You use water to become your enemy. Ịnọkọta no, it's not water. Literally water ga become your enemy. You go no now. So anyị ma ụmụ ife na water will be. Ụmụ ife mmiri. Ụmụ ife mmiri. Ọ mmiri ka anyị wụ. Anyị nwa na-enye ịṅụ anyị gị nwụta test. Idiri testi ịṅụ anyị test ga-apụọ. Akpịrị nkụ ịṅụ anyị sef, ọ bụ na idiri testi ịṅụ anyị sef, akpịrị kpọrọ nkụ akwụsị. Na wọta ịchọrọ ịsa ahụ gị pụta were mmiri gị, a na-eji mmiri asa ahụ, a na-eji mmiri esi ofe, a na-eji mmiri eme a lot of things. So water no get enemy. Now we be water. So you don't need to make us your enemy. You watch and they make our enemy. You watch and they make our enemy. When they go and check them. Check them. You got no foolishness. All foolishness for you to make water an enemy. So USB na water. So if you are making USB your enemy, one day I don't know what you get. In a book onwe gị nwanne. Ị na nke lokwe gị lekwe ị na-egbu onwe gị. If you guys not take give book a generation ago, because you are very, very stupid for you to make USB your enemy. My ife. So there what you go make, God bless you watching. Tina Mauritius, I see you. There what Tina Mauritius watching. Say greetings, brother. One love. I see your love. And I wish you love back. I wish you love back. I see your mic. We continue to preach the gospel of redemption and liberation to the heart and the minds of my people. Now any trouble if I went through one. So Tina Mauritius, you're welcome. I also see you, Ije, one more. They will watching. You also say USB is still standing strong. For real. It's still standing strong. And you also say let's support USB fundraising today. Let's support USB fundraising today. Today we are our fundraising. Today we are our fundraising. So when you have that one way. Nothing is too small and nothing is too big. Nothing is too small and nothing is too big. You want over tinya, you want medium tinya. You have the state, you have your state. You can support your state, you support the federal. And then I support to make question you go be ocha. You be ocha na support to kwa abekona support to kwa voluntarily. Omo ye na acha ga oko. You nwere gi nya, ni nwe ho. Obinigwe makwa ni nwere ho. And Biafran spirit ga makwa ni nwere ho. Igba amara ogo. Oto ni nwere. Ichohi nya. All ni nwere chohi nya we support your government. Agwagwa no read that now. When the USB represent again water, and water no get enemy, and you don't make enemy, don't make water your enemy. So only when you try to donate, you only when you give away bar, give away bar, no kwa no kwa na akokwo onu ndi na-enye iwe onye abụrụ ọnụ, iwe onye abụrụ ọnụ. Asụkwana ọgụ nwachikwa aka gị ebu onwe gị ọnụ, asụkwana na onye bụrụ gị ọnụ, ọgụ nwachi aka gị ebu onwe gị ọnụ. Anyị ga-abịa ebe a tụọrọ gị asị, because if we lie to you, we lie to ourselves. Anyị bịara ịzọ ndụ, anyị abịaghị igbu egbu. Yotego, and abịakwana na anyị nwa bịara ịzọ ndụ, abịakwana na sịkwa ka ị bịa gbuo anyị. It no go make sense to you, because egburu nwanne ya bụrụ odogwu. Anyị nwa bịara ibe igosi ụzọ. We are the light, we are the children of light. Anyị nwa the children of light. Ụmụ Ife. USB, it says beacon of light. United States of Biafra, beacon of light to Africa and to the world. So everybody be documented now. Prepare, get yourself prepared to embrace USB. If you have never embraced USB now, start beginning to embrace it now. No time for you. Embrace it. Stop wasting your time. Stop disgracing yourself. Stop insulting yourself. In the name of you want to bring down USB. You are making a very big mistake. You are making a very big mistake. If you have never learned a lesson by now, I don't know. So please like and share the program, like and share the program. Ejiofor, Uche Ejiofor, I see you when Chukwu gozie. I see all here USBG. Biafran people, we start in the USB for real. Start in the USB. Start in the USB. Start in the USB. It's all the have USBG people. We start in the USB for real. You just said here. Said it's another fellowship day for real. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Only for Shabbat Shalom. It is better. Okay. Thank you. Chukwemeka Michael, I hold this woman to high esteem. Chukwemeka says that he hold Otongozo Arabeze. Chukwemeka said that he hold Otongozo Arabeze and in a very, very high esteem for declare Biafra Ngozi Arabeze DPL. Me too. And we all Biafrans, we hold her in a very, very high esteem. And we are very, very proud of her. So I don't know when done we were. That way he were. When another man's meat is another man's problem, another man's poison. So I'm here with problem that matter. If you know, if you feel like you don't love her, now one thing I want they love her. So stop. You don't want to love her now by force to love somebody. Don't be by force. If you feel like you don't love her, you don't know what she represents. What negi shift to do now? You shift to come off a road. Everybody no be the same. When there no be everything you do, somebody will love you. Oh, the God the posa or the God the guru. But to go anyone they put in a USB, no happen ayaka. Efulefus, make una leave us alone. Happen ayaka become. Oh yeah, you know na so. Everyone actually make use of your common sense. If you never know till now that after the declaration of USB in Finland, there is nothing like any other group. In your life, Biafra, any other group in Biafra, there is nothing like any other group. USB have already. I want the final bus stop. USB the final bus stop of every groups formed in Biafran agitation. USB with the final bus stop. So I declare Biafra and USB all the whole document. USB all the whole document nation. So if you leave this USB, you know guys are in there all these Muslim groups in the name of Biafran agitation. When scam they are scamming you. They are scamming you in every other. I don't know any other organization or somewhere outside USB. One and a scam. Every other organization outside USB after the redeclaration of Biafra in Finland, every other organization is a scam. Don't say that you are not one. Don't say that you are not told. USB with the final bus stop of all the whole agitations and when Biafra land. That's why on got like this. Don't need to play with Totongozi or Abese. God will use her, Biafran spirit to use that to do a very great, marvelous job for each and every one of us. If you don't want to acknowledge her and to thank her and like kind of to thank God on her behalf, game running when you bro no. We are in a gitch. And I'm gonna be asking about what I know. I'm gonna ask one Kibanya device. Why engineer say USB? Don't do that. I'm gonna ask Kiba cut USB. When we don't send you message, you are not contributing, you are not advertising, you are not promoting what you are doing. So why are you disturbing us? Why are you disturbing us? You say you don't believe in USB. To hell go with you. To your own listening, don't to hell go with you. You say you don't want to believe, to hell with you. That what is your problem? And whenever force always say must belong to USB, you must accept your nation. Whenever force go. And you want them who we are, we know where we are coming from, we know what we are looking for, we know what we have gotten what we are looking for, and we are ready to continue to promote what we are looking for. Then go and believe in our work for. Then you never say anywhere. If you go then I pass somebody. But no problem. God will always give us the wisdom to handle them. Understand? So, Chukwemeka, you're right in what you said. All of us have a very, very high esteem. And Unama Arinze. Arinze said, Biafran Sidos TV, well done. Yes, so today is the day. So come and donate. Nothing is too small, nothing is too big. Nothing is too small, nothing is too big. Donate with joy. Donate with pride. Donate with like kind of with joyfully. Otu anyị ife a na-ege eme abịa na-enye offering gaa gbara egwu ga-enye offering. Otu a ka onye ọbụla dispozi na-agbara egwu ịgbara egwu gị ga donate to your USB government. Ịgbara egwu gị donate to state. Ịgbara egwu gị donate to federal. Ịghọtago ụbọchị n'ijidekwa ha nobody onwe onye gacha gị ọkụ. Nobody is under pressure. Are you getting it? So yeah, yes my brother, you have said it all. There we want you go carry. So come up on your so Cameron. Let's just play these jingles and then I don't know what is going on. Yeah.
Sincerity and honesty with the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina last week. We all know that for years Nnamdi
I saw this video. So see can we put this video about this video I touch. I saw this video. See can we put this video about this video I touch. Can I touch? You go. Can about the video touch? After my band the one Nigeria. Or they can say for now national protest again. We want to protest for the release of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. And for me, I believe it's a good thing. It's a good thing. That people are coming up to speaking. People are speaking up based on what happened, recent action that happened in Castina and bandits coming out on the open, talking about peace talk, the terrorists talking about peace talk with the natives and with the government. And so it's like some people we will get a lot of people, we will go some Nigerians will give in regards to that. So why this kind of thing will happen? Terrorists having a peace talk with the government. Then why is it that a freedom fighter they don't want to have why is it that they don't want to have a peace talk with Nnamdi Kanu, a freedom fighter? A freedom fighter don't want to have a peace talk with him. Then they want to have a peace talk with the terrorists. That is the highest form of what's it called? Injustice. Highest form of injustice so far. And we are seeing it in our own eyes. And the Efulefus among us. And we are helping them, helping our enemies to pass this evil judgment to our own people, to our own leaders, and to our own freedom, and to our own citizens of USB. Trying to let the whole world know self-defense is never a crime. under international law. Self-determination is never a crime under international law. So why do they want to make it a crime to us, we Biafrans? That is the question we are asking today. Not till now. It is very, very hard for them to answer that question. But they are trying to be manipulating people, bringing propaganda, bringing blackmails, which is not going to go nowhere. All their propagandas, all their blackmails is going nowhere. We promise them that. You don't know the reason why? Because we are not alone. The reason why the propagandas, their blackmails, their liar, they are all their lies, all their manipulations, all their what is it called? All this their divide and rule. You know, all this using Igbos against Igbos. At the end of the day, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Do you know the reason why? Because we are not alone. Biafran Spirit is in charge of this movement. Biafran Spirit is totally in charge of the movement. So the Efulefus that are helping, that refuse, the Efulefus among us, that refuse to be useful to their own people. The Efulefus that is among us, that refuse to be useful to their own people, but rather they choose to be useful to the enemies of their own people. All we had on job, Jobo we and job, Jobo Kapu and job. All arrow, and that arrow we are here to rewrite the history. It can no longer continue anymore. Every spirit of Efulefus among us, all of them will begin to disappear. And we command them to disappear. He said, they will disappear. Go and mark it somewhere. The Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. You will see them no more. Here woku chuku, awuru oku mmadu. Yotago, awura anyi wa na apia. Awura anyi wa na apia do. Awura anyi wa ga apia do tale, apia po. Biafran Spirit geji otale more. We kashishi all this Efulefus among us because uru habara anyi. Uru habara. They are useless. So something not bloody useless when they reason them now. Anything that is useless, a better position, a better something not useful, a better end the up. Anything that is not useful in your life, a better that thing they end the off. Because only them answer na comment section. Anything that is not useful to you, where do that thing normally end up? Actually, if you know the answer, please give it to me on the comment section. These people, they refuse to be useful to their own people. The Efulefus among us. The people that claim, some of them that claim that they speak Igbo. They speak Igbo. They want to protect Igbo land. And they are destroying Igbo land. Nnamdi Kanu is destroying Igbo land. Samunepa is destroying Igbo land. Notongozora Beze is working with a Bubago. Upon Dibo na Kakuka. Upon this no Dibo na Kakuka. Because onye Igbo nọkọtara na-eme accuse onye Igbo ibe ya. Na-eme accuse onye Igbo ibe ya na ọ na-eme terrorism n'ala ya na ọ na-arụkọ with ebube agụ na-egbusi ụmụnne ya. Nwanne onwe ọkwa efulefu dị ihe ahụ na. Onye ahụ onye furu efu. Is an efulefu. Because they are that's a normal Biafran. Brand onye ọbụla Biafran juru ara mmiri afọ enweghị ikike ụdị aka ahụ. Ịnọkọta gị teta n'ụra gị na-akọ na nwanne gị na ọ na-arụkọ wutiri na ọ na-arụkọ wutiri na-aga egwusisi ụmụnne gị and ịma na ndị na-enye allegation aka ha dị ọcha. Ịma na aka ha dị ọcha. That allegation ị na-enye ha is false. And unu na-enye the allegation ha they are the one that are actually committing that crime. They are the one that are actually committing that crime to our own people. Ha commit crime ahụ. Ha ga-were crime ahụ ga-were abụọ onye aka ya dị ọcha na committee ya. Efulefu dị ha. And anything of that one, if you live, is something useless. Or something useless to a community, useless to a family. These people, they are not useful even in their own family. Are they not useful even in their own family? So go to they useful in society. If you are not useful in your own family, you are not going to be useful in the society. Take it or leave it, one day. If you cannot give peace to your own family, you can never give peace outside there. Take it or leave it, one day. If you are only not acquired, go to get acquired on hero. Self-discipline, one day. You get acquired before you acquire. Or you can party to somebody not party, then they put away you need outside and I'm not party. You don't have the same thing and can they full any name? The Fulani government, are they useful to our people? The answer is no. They are not useful to our people. They are useless to our people. Not cause all this commotion among us in this Biafra movement. Are they useful to our community? They are not useful to us. They are not useful for us, even in this Biafra movement. So where do you think that they will end up? Anything that is not useful to you, it will become a useless something. And when something is useless, the thing will always end up in the trash. Are you getting the point now? Are you getting the point? So that all can go and yourself, man, Anamano Keurum Barana this struggle. Anamano Joma Jija. Lokatamana Jom, Keurum Bara, na this struggle. I'm on the area more Baruru. You need your money praise him. Ebam Baruru, I need your money be to be Java be praise him. One, Ogwa Jakage praise you again. I want a money praising, they were actually praise because Sinelu, Filena, Matuo, Yakoakana left, Lion are left, or 1 year Keleria, Ya Lion are left, 1 year, Yotago, 1 year would I praise you, Gashipike. So, you know, take an adjourn Kuri Bara this movement. All know 1 or 2 things, in Manu Ebara, na movement, one Jiden Giji, one Nenoma. Biafran Spirit sees you, it sees your heart, honor for your effort. That joy, only peace in the water, Nemo beginning and run. I want with your strength. I want your strength in Higana. You need people collect outside, it will not become a secondary. And even when Bob Nifane Kilipoli and Roman said, Ekona Kilan bag issue. Ekona one day Kelena Banishi, Omondo say one day you are doing a very great job. If I'm a man, I'm feeling no arrive. So don't allow spirit of pride to enter you when people praise you. Are you getting the point now? So our sister says here, he said they don't hide their injustice on our people. They are doing it for you to see. They believe we are less citizens than they are. They don't hide their injustice on our people. I don't hide here. I didn't me. They check a mass in the car. Kana, even in the Nigeria for car. Nande one Nigeria for Arab and the one Nigeria. Catherine, the one Nigeria. The one Nigeria say, So, yeah, so now, I find it good out one day now. The hand of one answer. Oh, so then Nigeria will keep going. Now get make pitch talk within the bandits. Then Gajidezi this innocent man at DSS. And they've got the person on the warrior. Only to take him to hospital. And how I wish he fake. And thereby now can you be now? That reminds me. That reminds me. Because the guy has one and do Gausa. Now put on and actually put my protest. Because Master and Kalo that Hana chalk or body too much before I release here. I release here, or I was just side. She didn't know why any no. Or any evil intention or belief hungry against Master and Kalo. We have already been praying. I have been praying. I believe Biafran all over the world, you guys are praying. Because that's in a Nemo Hijiji, Nemo Odo, on Tiana Churi. But in the midst of moral, most of us now, and not because this divide and rule among us, okay, Jainoro, until I am at here. truly, everybody team up. Everybody must team up. Because this is not about one person, it's about we the people. But ebe not trying to cooperate. Most of us not trying to cooperate. When I got spiritual. I got spiritual one. And spiritually I will get it. Chukunda. If none I na bamboo kinds we have Nagbarakwa Managa Paniru. But all I'm buying about enough to release our leader. Because Biazeba and Zerayaka. Never I beg the Rike Gua and gave a step in. Bazeba and Zerayaka. Because no man name all do. Not Chukuna naturally. Bazeba Chuzra and came Naki Bazwa. In the tomato job of the family and Elushimas and the Carlo, we nullify it. We are going to nullify it. And the Jubilee believer will go and declare all the whole people. How can you Nejimas in the Carlo not showing happier? But PM Samanet not showing happier. When they let their hand be released by fire. Kaka be Honko Chan Honko, Chakashan Honko self car. That is car. Kodika be the blazer where the GRK which our leaders. Our leaders were put. This is very, very saddening. Now this kind of injustice is happening in our own time. And the way our people don't know about it. Many people they move for one as a normal people. And when on the wute, now Papa Mado, one name Mado, a leader Mado. This man have suffered so much for us. Masinani Kalo have laid down his life for us, just like PM Samanepa is entering into his own face and Chineken and they do her. For us to have this man with this kind of great heart, we don't need to play with them. You don't need to joke with them. So any person who walk against them, against our freedom, is working against our own freedom. And all of them will receive fresh fire from above. We can bury all of them. And we're putting on them. Injustice for one is injustice for all. You have to go. So some of them are enablers of this inhuman treatment on our own. Yes. But can I get on this guy? You say, my brother, I'm special. I see you. Obioma, Bonda. I see you there. You are welcome to the program. Call here.
Opportunity to appreciate Nigerians for their support since I released the first video yesterday about free Nnamdi Kanu protest. This protest is born out of sincerity and honesty. With the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina last week. We all know that for years Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And as I'm talking to you, Nnamdi Kanu is having and he's battling with health challenges even while in prison. But it's rather unfortunate with the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina by the bandit commander. The question we ask, do we have a country? The question we need to ask, do we have a nation? The question we need to ask, do we have a constitution? And if we have a constitution, then as Nigerians, we need to ask ourselves and ask the federal government question, why the double standard? If the bandit commander can come and address Nigeria like schoolboys and address Nigeria by threatening Nigerians, by killing one of the headers, that he will kill more Hausas and Northerners, and he is moving freely. Why should Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison?
That is the question. That is the question. Up to now, we are still waiting for an answer from them. Up to now, we are still waiting an answer from international community. We are still waiting an answer from Nigerian government. They want Nigeria. Nigeria is my country. Nigeria is my country. Can they answer us this question? Can they give us an answer to this question? Let this guy again.
Should Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison? Hausas and Northerners, and he is moving freely. Why should Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison.
A freedom fighter, Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. You never see him with a knife on the internet. You never see the world have never seen Nnamdi Kanu with the ordinary knife, kitchen knife, with the ordinary kitchen knife in the internet preaching freedom. They never see Nnamdi Kanu carry AK-47 preaching freedom. They never see Nnamdi Kanu kill any single soul. Nnamdi Kanu, what is Nnamdi Kanu is preaching? Nnamdi Kanu is telling the world that my people are marginalized. My people are being enslaved. My people are being murdered, are being murdered in numbers, in large numbers. And the world is not saying anything about it. So is he going to keep quiet until they finish all his people? So what is the offense of his own people? Is it the offense of his own people? Is it because that God blessed Biafra with natural resources? Is it because that God bless us with natural talent? Is it because that God bless us with natural knowledge? Is that why people are allowing the terrorists to finish all our people? No, we say no. You people told us about self-defense. It's never a crime. We must defend our people. Nnamdi Kanu formed ESN to defend our people from the aliens, from the scavengers, from the invaders, from workers of iniquity. He formed ESN. After forming ESN, they still ganged up against him and they kidnapped him. Now he's in DSS course, getting to 5 years. Somebody that preached freedom, self-determination, and self-defense. That was the offense of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, they're talking about court case. For how many? 5 years, something like they cannot even pass a single judgment. Even the court himself have already checked everything. So they released this man. He's charged and acquitted. The government said no. They still hold him there. Onye ji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Chineke nna. Aka ahụ ji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu in the midst of this injustice. Let aka ahụ gbajie now. Let that hand be broken now. Let that force be broken now. Ubinigwe kunie. Ife ji amara dike erugo. Ife ji wee mara dike erugo. Aka gbajiri igwe kpọọ ya nkụ. Chineke nna ọ gbajikwa na dọrọ. Ọ gbajikwa na dọrọ. Because ọ gbajikwa dọrọ ọgwụ maka anyị na-aga ịkpọ. Because anyị o kwetara ka anyị wee mara na aka ji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị beyond Nigerian government. Aka ji ya dị beyond Nigerian government. Aka na-achọ ha ka anyị ndị forces na-achọ ha ka anyị nwa wee mee manifest. All forces of darkness. Dijon. And ihe nwere ihe kọsịrị ya anyị ma ji aka anyị kọsọrọ onwe anyị. But Chineke na just send anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu as a prophet so that go wee gwa anyị what is about to happen and what is already happening. And the Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ele anya nkịta na oji ndị a wee chụọ aja. But anyị na-asị Chineke na-ekwukwana ka ife wee mee ya. Ekwukwana ka ife wee mee ya. A na-asịkwa Chineke nna those demons niile na-achụ ha na nkịta na forces ya na nwanne abịa in times of physical ha karịrị anyị ha ji the money oceanic money onwekwana ego ole ka anyị ji ego ole ka anyị ji ọwụ obere cha anyị fine atọta na fundraising anyị nwa onwe ebe eji ya aga ọ just ka e were na-eme humanitarian just ka e were na ka na-asọtụgasị some 57 ike ime nwanne Obinigwe ọgbọjọ na dọrọ imere the time of Israel imere in Egypt imere in Egypt now when home Israel ochie that time onwe ihe achị all of them were being slaves. Then abịa nwekwezi Efulefus among them kwa unu chetakwara abịa nwekwa Efulefus na among them that time and ndị osu imi ekwe mana ọwa osu imi suru Moses imi onye Israel sukwara Moses imi onye Israel onye Moses chọrọ ihe onye ọ chọrọ ihe napụtakwa nwanne ya from aka ndị ji ya n'ọrụ onye ọ napụtakwara na gaga suo Moses ọkwa ya nwa na-eme ya na nwamisi na Chineke na ga-akpọcha all of them ọkụ one by one. Every Efulefus, the Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. Ụmụ ife aka na Obinigwe ga-ebu aha ya ebidogo sọsọ nwunye na-ele n'anya ihe ọbụla ga na-eme kịta na awụ nwanne. We are in the season of declaration and in the season of good job. We are in the season of good job, doing a good job and the season of declaration. In a Roma, now this year, in a Roma, Chukunas again, na movement here. In a declare ye a season of good job and declaration. In a to go, we take this Chineke na ni chukwa ka we support kwa government again. You na support kwa with obi ocha. Chineke na mekwe ebere ka were anu ezigbo ọrụ. Chineke na gozikwa am ekwukwo na ka ọkọm ka nne nwete we na support. Yotago. Ị na-eme ị na-arụ ya ya ọ bụ na ị na-agbasa ozi ọma ị na-agbasa ozi ọma si Chineke nọ ka m ketara asụ onye gbasa ozi ọma biko nyere m aka ka m na-agbasakwa dis ozi ọma to my people. Chineke kwana ka m tụọrụ my people asị. Don't allow me to lie to them. May I never become an agent of deceiver to deceive my people. Chukwu na-ekwekwa na gị na-edikila anyị na-agụ ya ka ọfọ. Chineke na-anapụtara anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. God Chukwu na-eme ka USB ka ọ na-aga n'iru. Chineke na protect anyị Dr. Ngozi Arabeze and all the genuine cabinet members. Otu a ga-esi na ị na-edeclare Chineke na aka niile ndị na-fight against this movement aka ha niile ga-eji ala wee zere mmiri. Ị na-edeclare while doing that good job. O wee ebe na amụmụ. O wee ebe na complain and the solution onwe nke iji. Solution ị ga-ejide. Ịpụta ebe ndị ibe gị ịpụta ebe ụmụ Biafra ibe gị na-eweta brilliant advice, brilliant contributions in after their positive mindset. When you join them, you sort of have what I say, man. I'm a woman aga. You have to go. USB with the final stage. I am on the final stage. I am about to go an issue. So there is nothing like any other group. There is nothing like a CROC. There is nothing like the Brigade anymore. There is nothing like our Wazurike group. There is nothing like IPOB Nigeria. That's always here. They can always hear this that thing now. They all of the now is a bygone. When I'm for better today, now I call IPOB Nigeria. On your way scammer. IPOB Nigeria. On your way scammer. We all are indigenous people of Biafra. Indigenous people of Biafra. We all are IPOB. That is indigenous people of as a nation, as a people. But as a group, there is nothing like IPOB as a group anymore. That one has gone. Abiano Wazirike, Masop. There is nothing like Masop again. After that declaration in Finland, there is nothing like any other group. There is nothing like CROC. There is nothing like Brigade. Forget why you get Krigaraga in America. Yeah, rubbish. Yeah, rubbish. They are just trying to. They just went there to mock themselves. They are doing all these things just like kind of international community. The as I say, Biafra to make caricature of what you are doing. But their plans are dead on arrival. All their plans are dead on arrival. Biafra movement is a divine mandate. Overall mandate overall mandate group. Overall mandate AJT. Overall mandate politics. Overall mandate for politics. It's far more beyond what these Efulefus are thinking. Efulefus, our question now to you people: how far? How far? Of freedom fighters. How far? We love Obatobi, we love Obatobi, but you are calling Obatobi a terrorist. How far? You went to Finland and you follow the declare Finland and you have your my ID card of USB. You did every properties of USB, but you condemn the USB and you rejected USB, and you are now calling USB terrorists. How far? Have you succeeded? Have you succeeded in your evil plan? Why are you shooting at France? How far? Lazuba. That's not forget who's in Lazuba. Lazuba and Nanki Bazwa. How far have you succeeded with your evil plan? Have you succeeded? You get tigido majani, you get tigido majani na ki baza. Umajani, mego majani. You put it on them. Excuse me, whether they saw her. Because probably no black corona movement, I got there. I need now for cultural join at this movement here. When they just grab your popcorn, you can have targets now order to project because how I call ya. You call mango, you got no mango now. You call popo, you got all popo. So I need for Osenina Acro. Project in for Acro. My ties are one and I didn't go have a sound. Now why you have a here? Oh, I know I have a here. Our duty we be fight for her to say against this our government. I put about the bunk say one the car who this one who say umife na nka who say nka we eziokwu. And Kachineke na nuru eziokwu. Ekutagi si Chineke na nuru eziokwu. Ichokwa gị believe me, ichọ believe me, but the truth will always stand the test of time. Whenever darkness no, light may appear, darkness can barrier also. And I agbajo. Evil can never prevail over good. Efulefus, how far? This guy in Akopaya. Let's continue.
The question I ask, why the double standard? And it is a question that every Nigerian should be asking. Double standards by the federal government of Nigeria. And that is why the call for one Nigeria, one voice.
This one now, this number now, this man now, pereba now. Untinani had this was in a haka drum. Ndibo, onu akana agwokwu a. By. Now this man, onye na-akọ now when you watch olu okwu ị ga-afụ na onye awụrụ onye Igbo. Anyị ndị Igbo ma emo nwanyị. Onye a na-ekwu ya na awụrụ onye Igbo. Onye a onye one Nigeria. Anyị nwa na-apịa nọmba. Ndị Igbo, agamasi shame on you. Agamasi shame on you. I no go say that because if I say shame on you, I have to be shame to myself. Because all ndị Igbo niile dị iberibe. Ụmụ ndị makwa ihe, ụmụ ndị akọnuche ha na-arụ ọrụ. When they had enlightened, when they had a conscience, a lot of them indeed. But I know this Efulefus, this word alone now, I think suppose it popo nonte. Don't you feel well that Nigerian people have a double standard against we people? That one I do enough. That one's supposed to teach us a very, very big lesson. Say to get to home again, but this even though you see, even as a Efulefus, even though I hate this man Nnamdi Kanu, even though I don't like the way he talks, or maybe even though now maybe he do this, he do that, but for the fact that the Nigerian government will be making peace talk with the terrorists, why are they still holding my brother? I'm going to know where difference is again with Nnamdi Kanu. That one alone is supposed to make you to retreat. Nobody like this one. Now charity begins at home. Giga save go dey save go dey one again. Save ta go dey mass Nnamdi Kanu n'aka. Then all no was any differences with mass Nnamdi Kanu. Get na be settle there with dey. Una abase the war completely. Get ma get na put go n'aka the terrorists. But still yet this Efulefus. People like name them why you shorter them. Vam them. Udele them. Ikengi iru agu them. And which may for them. And one who can car on the chassis white no na Germany. Na koira mo ama ka na ka na side in care. Onye ka akụkọ nke bụ wepụtakwa na nke Igbazu a gbakwara ara. Efulefus. Akụkọ onye ka bụkwa bịakwa na nke Igbazu a kese gbakwara ara ya. Nkịta after how many years gbakwara na-eble muzi Ojukwu. Na Ojukwu why o ji ga war. Now after the war for Juku, I make one ka on white time in Germany. On the for ya again in Dibia, Juku Kadibi. And the daddy man, 70 years old man. Now Kokoye Buarishi. In the name of one Atoka contract, can Nigerian government in a contract. Or when they are targeted to be like Sasare Dokubo. Now, Sasare Dokubo with their role model. Because Sasare Dokubo is the role model of Udele. You go and the role model of this Germany. They want to be like Sasare Dokubo. Actually, Kenya have contract. That is the way they are. I am imagination now. To sell their own people. In a blame Ojukwu. The Fulani no be blame Ojukwu. Now no every video, stupid video gonna go viral now. I say okay, this one is another useful tool to work against Igbo. I said one that we are going to give you social man. That is what they are doing. Efulefus. Very, very useless set of people. Then common sense. This one was supposed to teach you if you have conscience. You guys say no. I'm not going to be part of those that are going to say, "Oh, my brother." Since these people can have mercy on these terrorists, they don't want to take any of them to court or to arrest any of them, or to like kind of put them in jail. Now you must fight for your brother. Still yet, Kawubi now Kamanu. Nabi Akoraya Kokochuku. Awojuku fell. Awojuku went to war. That they got the Uruchuku after going to that war. Now I have fully nine fine data. How I wish I got a war. Now how do you expect Ojuku to fold his hand? Just like Mazina and Carlo. How do you expect Mazina and Carlo to fold his hand? And how do you expect PM Samaneba to fold his hand? And they have something to do to save their own people. And they want them not to do it. Ojuku did the right thing supposed to do. Ojuku did what the right thing, because all Ojuku are they not still killing us up to today? Are they still not still killing after that? Are they not still killing us? And when we are now, somebody that call himself an Igbo. When you have to change in the name, the terrorists in our community now, Ugausa and home and abroad, they will not condemn it, but they will be condemning a freedom fighter one day, natural save woman there, and I call your alcohol. This season, if I season if I know email, all of them are going to disappear. Nafachuko Kabiama, he said.
Protest is born out of sincerity and honesty, equity and justice for all Nigeria citizens. One Nigeria, one voice protest. One Nigeria, one voice protest is a national call for all Nigerians of good conscience. It's not a regional protest. It's not a tribal protest. But it's a sincere protest born out of sincerity. I am calling of all Nigeria with good conscience to come out in mass. Those in Jos, Plateau, Kaduna, Kogi, and Abuja to come on Independence Day at Eagle Square to support this call. And I'm also calling on very dark black man to help us. Abuja is your constituency. We are coming from the north. You can help us to call the IG of police in preparation to this protest. The Rate president, I know you have the platform. And I'm also calling of all the Nigeria bloggers and social media influencers, those with good conscience and sincerity. So,
and I would like to put, let me just put, I would like to put a link here. I want people to speak. What do you think about this? What do you just think? This is democracy. USB citizen with a broad mind. What are very, very versatile and thinking. But we welcome every good development. What do you think about this? Let me just put this. I'll put the link in case I don't know any person not belong with anything not belong with people. In regards to this, you are welcome to come and say your mind. Meanwhile, before because we're very quick and very, very sharp because while we're still waiting for the time for the fundraising. So this is the link. Etigon the link there. So if you have anything, you feel like you want to chip in, what do you think? What is your mind? Because I'll finish your play. Let's finish play.
That our brother Nnamdi Kanu will be free. I'll bring up subsequent videos in preparation for this call and for this peaceful protest. May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. They will take a move to my panel. Panel how we goes Triple M. General Triple M is in the building, and each our 191 each Oma is also in the building. So I'd like to have something to say in regards to this. Let me bring you in. Triple M, can you hear me?
I can hear you, my brother. Exodus. You are
EJ.
the Exodus. You are the Exodus. Greetings to you, my brother. Greetings to you, my fellow Biafrans all over the world. Greetings to you, my sister IJ, George Reggae. Greetings, my genuine fellow Biafrans in the room.
There with my brother.
Those in cabinet in comment section. I greet each and every one of us so far. You know, I've been on the comment section actually.
Those in the cabinet.
In comments.
Okay, cabinet. Yeah. When I know it's a cabinet, I got the okay.
I know na panel na panel ka anyị nọ. Nwanne ewetuo ihe anyị na-eme ebe a nepa were ọkụ nyụrụ anyị maka na ọ bụrụ na ị na-anya ị ga-ama na ndị niile wu ndị na-protect brigi that metaphors into USB are nowhere to be found to protect what they joined to what they vote for and what they protected and redeclared. They want to thwart it and destroy it. Machuku Kabia Masai is a lie. Now this Biafra is my cause. And the Biafra, he prophesied through our leader Magnan that Biafra will come. So it doesn't matter what happens. God can even use our enemy to give us what we want. Now, based on this video, I saw this video since I don't know fly. Aka m na-ele ka m hụrụ m ndị Igbo anyị wụ onye pụta okwu ihe Biafra asa akwụrụ ya ụgwọ Ngozi na-akwụ onye ụgwọ ma Simon na-akwụ onye ụgwọ ma onye na-akwụ ahụbeghị m onye jụrụ onye gwara dis guy na-akwụrụ ya ụgwọ bịa beme ihe omega na ahụ jirikwa onye ka nka na-eche na ahụ ekwubeghị ya o ha kwesịrị ịsị na ọ United States of Biafra gọọmenti kwụrụ ya ụgwọ.
I swear.
Now, my brother, this guy now name here, not always open that now he still believes in Nigeria. Are you getting me? He still believes in one Nigeria. May God bless Nigeria. So all believe in Nigeria. But if he can believe in one Nigeria, who here Nigeria many, who injustice in only me, lezen ndị be anyị na-akwa ngụnwa na-agụ ha na ike nguru agụ udele eri ozu na anụmanụ asị awụ okongwo na-agwa ofe 70 years old man nọ na Germany. If I'm to ask now, that man now nọ ọ ma mgbe alụrụ ọgụ Biafra makwana ihe kọsụ dị ọgụ hụkwana ihe mere na Ojukwu ji move because ihe Ojukwu ọgụ anyị agaghị ọgụ anyị nọ defensive ihe anyị nọ self ọgụ ihe anyị lọrọ ọgụ self defense. I don't know if you understand. All self defense anyị agaghị ọgụ because enweghị ebe a ga-aga n'ugwu Hausa ma ọ na North asa agbara agbe enwe ebe a ga-aga na Yoruba land asa agbara egbe ihe a self defense ka anyị nọ mana ịpụta hụ okoko anụmanụ ya emepe ọrụ na-akpọrị mgbesi na onye ọbụla pụtara eyi n'ibi ekwune na fight ihe Biafra, you always go to shame. That means ọ nọ na reverse okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu go and serve Nigeria and combat the shame. Ya emezie ya reverse is the case. You know, anyị gara achị ọchị maka na ihe anyị ji na aha mbụ nke m jika ihe anyị ji na nke anyị ka maka na ịma nwata ọbụla n'ebe ajọ akwa mgbe ọbụla anaghị ama mgbe egburu ya ajọ elu atala nwanne anyị ahụchiela ya ya ahụkwara ya and many people na-amakwanụ na ihe ahụ anyị nọ n'ebe akwa arị oge abịala na mmezu ha echekwa na akwa otu ọ dị mbụ ka ọ ga-adịgide ama ha na anyị efere that stage ọ ya nwawo ihe na-aghọtabeghị mana before ha ga-amata ọ dịgoro ha late. Remember our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu ya o kwuru ya sị na ọ chọghị Biafra in an easy way. I keep repeating this word. I don't want Biafra in an easy way. I want it in a hard way. Let all the enemies show up their face. Let's face them head on. My brother, I must assure you, each and every one of us in the house here, that Bob Lai makes a lot of full time. One day there will be no internal war. When the internal war, I know I love everything now. Our PM so yeah, there will multi-dimensional approach. I fight to get everything now. chere na echere gwa m na that na ihe niile anyị hụ na ndị niile fighter against us na hụta ndị niile ha niile na-eji nwa ebu ma onye na-ebu n'obi na ọ ga-ekwu against ma ọ ga-fight against na anyị ahụcha na echi anyị nweta recognition yes people recognize why now anyị nweta ofu anyị nweta abụọ lọtaba anyị ndị adị na-ekwu ihe a na agaghị abịa agbata nkwụ n'ala anyị bịa fight internal war agaghị ha abịa
you're right.
mana ọ bụrụ na ha pụta ha nwere ike nọrọ ndagran dị a anyị chee na nwaanyị na ha kwụ anyị mechasị lọtazie ha abịazie gbutazie ihu ha anyị ga-ama onye nwe onye nwere kesef were ha tige ha na pozishọn ha na ha chi ebe ahụ rụwa anyị ọgbakọ otule mana ọ ka mma otu a na ha nye ọbụla pụtaga na-ahụ ihu onye ọbụla anya that time rụzie even ya rejie they no go show back again na amakwana they know so this na-eme na aya ume amapụla anyị many people na-amabeghị sị na Biafra abịala many people ama ịchọ onye ma na Biafra abịala gee maazị Chino program ya hụma some laws o butasịga from different countries gaa through ihe anyị gara gee hụ that na ihe niile a people agala ọnwa anyị nwawo ndị mbụ ụzọ ọnwụkwa anyị nwaga ndị ikpeazụ gị na-ege ihe aha na-ahụ kalisi nshi na-aga ị ga-ama na US nọ on right track and anyị alawago people agaghị ama na ha ihe our PM you will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra ọ ihe na-aga ime mana people ama ha I pity onye ọbụla gbuo pụtara ihu ya fight against the stage anọ na ebere m emegburele ya. Let me allow my sister to put on. I will stay the back. I'm here. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much, Triple L. You the glitters. Mike is yours.
Maazị ndewo my brother just kwushoku na.
Ya gaziri gị nwanyị ọma.
Yes.
Akwụkwọ ha wasista n'ọkụ.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you back now.
All right. Yes. So I kind of feel in my go to video Mazi on the thing na they very very touchy because he na video na wo video eja arụ atụ aka n'ọnụ ka wado aka n'ọnụ video na ihe a wi were ita unu n'ihu ihe a video na ndị a mere wite ihe goside ihe a na awụ from my own opinion though ihe ndị Igbo no ihe anyị kwesịrị ime ka ha bịa mba ihe anyị kwesịrị ime no na
onye ọwụrụ na ya amaha right anyị so ndị ga-emezi ya na akwụkwọ ndị na-aga na weta maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka egbuo.
Exactly. So the thing is torturing. All the torture, the thing na torture. Ihe anyị kwesịrị ime then because of division, because of were go zubie ndị ọzọ, because of that they're not able to speak up. Or when the politician nine hana guy free like a way is nothing more hawa can they use when I subdue I can they use when I subjugate I so in let the thing na agbanya mmiri ana akụzi okwu na agwazi gị na ọwụzi onye ahapụzie USB aga na-ekwu okwu ya the man na agwazi gị okwu VDM sizi gị VDM na-eme activist na na-akpọ ya we are calling on you to pụta for protest maka maazị Nnamdi Kanu
ya bejezi aka Igbo gazi ebe
maazị Nnamdi Kanu ekwesịghị na-ekwu okwu ndị Igbo kwa ihe eji mana unu so na unu na-eyi efe isi agụ ma so na isi agụ na ihe ha na-ekwu ihe ahụ ndị Igbo isi agụ nnakọta m na-ajụ m na-arahụ na m si dịkwa shọ na iwu isi agụ ka amụmụ iyi isi agụ a wee na-akọva ọpụ ma iwu ihe a ma iwu ndị ụjọ we raise idea na-eji isi agụ na-ekpuchichi ụjọ bikọs m na-arahụ na nne ihe m na-eche buru ibu ewego oke ewuse ndị politician na subjugate ha what for regular people kwanu ama m sa agụrụ kwa ejikwa agụrụ kwa eji agụrụ wee hikwa regular people ọnụ ha na-echegodo afọ ha ga-ebuzo checha afọ ha before ha bịa chewe onye ha na-aga ịlụtara ọgụ so ha ji different ways wee jide ndị be anyị but ka m gwakwa unu Nnamdi Kanu ụlọ anya enwefe onye nwoke a na-agwatọbeghị anyị ọ sị mental toughness enwe ihe ga-eme gị my brother ị ga-eji your last energy wee fight ya activate that Samson mode ma agụrụ ị ga-eji anya iwe wee mezie ihe ikpeazụ ị ga-emezi ndị fọdụrụnụ ha chịrịzie gawa from there because I don't understand why legoro ihe anya onye a na-ekwu sometimes ha na-abịakwa ihe a wee form of deceit like ha dị deception ha na-enwe some form of deception na ihe a ha bịa ha mee ka ha na-ekwu gị then gị relax zie ọntụ sị ha bịa ikwuchitere ọnụ Nnamdi Kanu ha bịa ikpechitere Nnamdi Kanu gị chekwa ma ibe gị sị gị ị mara na ihe the more they are also trying to subdue and suppress us gị chekwa na ha na-ekwuchitere gị is a way of rubbing it on our face and also a way of silence USB ka USB gara inweta do ọnụ na the tin ka bụrụ na ha na-ekwu kwuchazie bịazi gwazie anyị one Nigeria cause no gị nọsụ God bless gịnị ndị ara Nigeria is agonu the zoo is dismantled Nigeria etipia go ihe ha na-eme ihe ha mega ihe akwa part of the ihe a manage the thing ka ọ dị ka o mebibe mana o mebiko so anyị macha ebe ha si aga ndị a ịma enwe ihe na-akpọ takia ka ọ gịnị ihe a uche way of ị na-eme the thing ka ọ ka nwere isi ma the thing etipiakwala ọ wụzi unu ga-abịa alụtaziri anyị Nnamdi Kanu nke anyị kwa our own our blood ọ wụzi unu nwa ga-abịa na-ekwuchitere anyị so anyị ga na-elezi anya ma ha na-ewepụta ụmụ ihe ndị a ka anyị na-elezi anya rụbataziere anyị VDM na ihe Biafra na-arụpụziri anyị USB anyị na-arụpụziri anyị Maazị Simon na-arụpụziri anyị Madam Orabeze ọsịdị ka ọ gwa ndị na-navigate ihe Biafra pụta VDM kpakpamkpụkpụ unu niile Maazị we ought to ha weta ụmụ vidiyo anyị ga na-eleru ya anya magoro na-eleru ya anya na-ekpu ya n'ime mmụọ mana anyị ụmụ ife here ka hapụ ka m kwesịrị ya Maazị nwa mebide
thank you so much that was a wonderful one also I meet you all that in the very very versatile anyị ele anya through B anyị ele anya through W anyị ele anya through M yotago because ide train na train na we side do ile train na dị ka M we side do ile train na dị ka W yotago that thing nwere many number one ana mafuta na that thing now they rubbed it on our face like that, like kind of they have written us off. No was our leader was heard for almost getting to 5 years. We are not able to do anything. Protest protest. At the same time, they are trying to mock our agitation, like kind of mock our movement, like kind of no was like na movement. No when came with ishi. Na no say akoso nwanyo na ya drozi focus. The thing teach a lot of things. But you man assign one who me you watch a number for there number na kamu ajinaka. Go tag see where happen the terrorists in that bar anymore and they would them mad. One came and arrest. When they are not bad, then how I just had to why you which them as that na come jinaka. Yotago, I will question Mucho and then Nigeria sa Atrom Kahas at that draw. So whether my people are up because I am gonna go read our people see Kabapatana by protest. I get about so protests have no use. I've never yielded any or protest and I get release in Nnamdi Kanu. It's not protest. Because I can't imagine Nnamdi Kanu or protest get release here. Ndeji my Bahajiani. Yotago. One of my guys from the other day on the only car from UK. Oh, a very good friend of mine, no, UK. Yotago. During the time of a good friend, right from the time of IPOB and IPOB. So I brought him a few days ago. Yeah, I've been asked one day, I'm forgotten everything Sinaga, I'm still got everything Sinaga. Yes, now we all of us are just talk. We know they do any action, not talk, no action. Enjoy one, one name. Enjoy go on us now. One of us are talking, we don't do anything. One name. Of course, somebody had to. Mr. One go on mega now. Since after the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we on a category of in a check a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pota. But we have to work with Radio Biafra. We're gonna pour upon them madego. You know what? Get park here. Mr. One never park. The park is share ike. And on the ground I know. No share ike. About to go in a group. If you let that now, then I make it an name there. Come and do it better, Kaisorogo. Mr. One name want to go. I am go USB. In the when I am when I USB. I am Julia. That's me, yes, now they are aware. Mr. Okay, can you your support for this our USB and now? he believe na USB, United States of Biafra. He believe in USB. He has no belief here. Then if you believe in USB, what are you doing to promote that USB? Just say you call me back, no way about no. What am I trying to say? Our people, we really need to wake up. We really need to wake up more. And when they're at wake, or when they are awake already. Umife not wake. I'm not talking about Umife. The turning of light on the movement. I need them China cars. People like Triple M now to Fanya and Mukazo. About will for no Mwanya cars. Because we Joma and the Kukwana. One house or class of the Mwanya cars. Mwanya cars. Umife need a must PM Sabinepa and Mwanya cars. Dotongo's are based in the line of Mwanya cars. All the genuine cabinet man, handing them China cars. Condemn media, none are USB. When they go and check them, all of them Mwanya cars. It's only ndị Efulefus no among us ndị na-amụ anya ka azụ ahụ na-ezuzu ezu anyị ma eji na-ajụ ha n'abalị a how far since ha na-agbalịkalịka na-eme ihe ife a na-eme to bring down the USB ka otu anya n'ime dị ha all of them are cause with a cause and I told you earlier all of them I see them heading towards the Red Sea. All the enemy of this Biafra one day they are heading towards the Red Sea. Do you know the reason why? Because they are useless to us. How do you useless to this good job? How do you useless to this divine mandate? How do you useless to this movement? And then everything of bloody useless in this movement will end up in a race and in a trash. Either you end up in a trash or you end up in a race. I mean that is the reason why we will be having supposed the reason why we will be having supposed map that this movement. Yeah. Even at this movement, you will be mapogo. You do well, you don't even know what you are doing. Why are you still in the movement? Why? Because you are doing yourself harm more than good. If you don't believe in this, if you don't believe in what you are doing, step aside. When they step aside, when you need you, because we can do something else. But if you are passionate about this, your freedom, it is supposed in a shake now because it is passionate, it with a passion if you're natural. When you're not passionate in your natural and they give up in your natural. Our redemptions is here. So I like this question now. This our brother here. I'm special. My own why. I'm special. Ask the question here. One question. I say that now. Ndibo. Let's read on the script now. What's Ndibo? Which crop? You may put more in compro. I like what we put up here because that's a problem. No black crow. No Nigeria. I want to say Ndibo. Which crop are we planting for ourselves and our generation? Ke mkpụrụ anyị na-akụ ndị Igbo ke mkpụrụ anyị ife anyị na-akụ ndị Igbo. This is a general question now. Onye ọbụla wiri iri agụ weze ya ọnụ. Ke crop anyị na plant for ourselves and our generation. Use your tongue to count your teeth. Onye ọbụla were tongue ya gụ ire ya ke mkpụrụ anyị na-akụ ndị Igbo ke mkpụrụ anyị na-akụ ebe unu nọzi na unu nụfụzi ebe ndị ugwu Awụsa na chi mere protest from ugwu Awụsa mbatazie na Abuja. Ka eriliziere anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu anyị ha ma na-emeziri anyị protest na-arụzi VDM ka ọ bịa kwuchitere anyị ọnụ which means na anyị nwawụzi ndị Igbo ụsọ enwezighị n'ọnụ na enwezighị ọnụ then unu na-ekele m love from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. How many people can ekwu free Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na their tweet? How many people see the tweet? How many people are still tweeting free Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Now this injustice is too much. But many people are not interested. They go ebe a na-aga ịkọ asịrị akụgide asịrị from morning till night. Ihe onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ ọ na-achụ oke. The answer is no. But ndị Igbo ụlọ anyị na-agbazi ọkụ this time around. I hapụ ụlọ igi menye ọkụ ụlọ anyị na-achụgharịzi oke. May you never be your portion. N'afa Chukwu oke abịa mma. N'ụlọ ọkụ ga na-agba ọkụ ihe na-achụ oke. Ya ụkọ na portion go n'afa Chukwu oke abịa mma ise. Ndị Igbo ke mkpụrụ anyị na-akụ na this our movement now. Ke mkpụrụ ọ mango ka anyị na-akụ ọwụ na mango ka anyị ga-akụ anyị ga-aghọkwa mango ọkwa mango ka anyị ga-aghọ ya ọwụ na ose ka anyị na-akụ mara na mgbe burukwa ya n'obi ịkụcha ose ahụ ọkwa ose ka anyị ga-aghọ. So ị mara na nwanne ị na-akụ ose ọwụ na ịlaikiri ose ụwa ahụ iji na-akụ ose. Ị mara na onye ga-akụcha mango ya ọwụ na ịlaikiri mango ụwa ahụ iji wee kụwa mango. Nwanne onye ọbụla chọrọ ịkụ mkpụrụ ị ga-akụ mkpụrụ ihe chọrọ iri na ahụ enwe ịkụ mango ị ga-ara nụ mango ọ nweghị ịkụcha mango gara anụ mango gị si na ịchọzirazi mango gị si na ịchọrọ ịchọwazi gawazie na kọmpand onye kụrụ orenji ọkwa oji a ga-ebu gị ohi ada aka akpata gị ịma ihe na-aga ime gị You got to go. I am here and give me. Now, my village and a community, I am because I always talk about my community. I'm proud of my community. When the criminality is not allowed, I call Ubo na village like this, I call Ubo. You make mistake, you see na farm go, ga buy a farm on yours, gaga harvest or plant on yours, ejide, I got bog on here. I give me chief buy on a village, say, come to tell self on 27 now. And the man can buy can attend that age. Only one man and one woman. The man and Namamea, I got a zuo and buy another man's farm. Gagazu, Oka, Kagagazu, Oka Unoza, maize. Apataka, but I'll talk him and Imuna, village giant. Izuohi, Ejide Gaga Bagoto. And Yahizu, Igeja Parian at the whole, Igeja Parian at the whole Parian community, and I could give Obere Onyohi. Yena Bakwaya, Baroto, Igana Bakadibu, and only Mahagana Pagazibu Tali. So yaga bagoto disgrace ege with all kind isuru or ewu or uji so that in owago wasa itetizohi igezuzohi again. Very very strong strict law itiri na village ba. The thing is very very scary. So that time I was living witness. Ejide one man na mama ya child. One ba le kwa mu nwoka. That is child Chineke nna. Utaka esiwe wuro omu jide nda na akoro obere. When after that guy went mad. So on pro no black or na gay. So when you man pro e call na this as only Igbo one get ready to I got okwaya. I got but all when I used to wuru Igbo, you with the so na kumpro ojo as only Igbo, you so na kumpro ojo. You can never even pro ojo na this movement and after to go say. I want to come Poromana movement and Poromani Nanga will come back to us and our children will repeat. I imagine we see good name is better than silver and gold. Efulefus, how far? Efulefus, how far? Why am I kind of joy? One of our person Bataporana movement, Bataporana studio here, Chukuma Obina, Batarana studio. There were Chukuna Obina. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, it's not speaking up now. So Hetago, some probably for no black na movement na kind of get. Triple M also said here. He says this is a very big lesson. This is a very very big lesson to all those Igbo Efulefus fighting against their own. If an Hausa man will see all this injustice meted on Igbo. Can't see it. Mad people everywhere. Igbo man can't see it. Even that was when you can afutazi the injustice. You always say Igbo and afutazi here. Oh, you always go to our room. I can easily use your man when I say Kweko. Are we communicating? DOS of Nigeria. Chika Idozie Muche Mefo Kuwait. Nothing must happen to Maz and Kanu. Here's the Gagroya DOZ. DOS of Nigeria, Chike Dozie, Uche Mafo, Uche Mefo, Chinasa Nworu, Kuwait. Nothing must happen to Mazen and Carlo. And here's the Gokora, M special register going to the Zoba go there. I got me, EJ also said here. It is shameful that our oppressors are now telling us what to say and how to go about it, and yet we claim we are smart and brave. Are we really brave? I didn't say Fago. Already, you see the account of the music. I will quite relax. Can you hear me? Nah, this brother, you are not talking. Please, I'm not going to studio. You don't want to talk. And I try to this guy from nowhere. I will not go like him because. So I will never tell studio disposing men about we are in a live program. I don't know about me, but I program give pay attention. Can you hear me now?
Good afternoon, my brother.
Okay. Please, you're gonna pay attention because I'm on a live program because we are in a serious program. So please, the mic is yours.
Uh, there you, uh, okay. Thank you, my brother, for giving me the opportunity to talk to my people. You see, I'm happy for what is happening today. If I tell you say I'm not happy, you might think say I'm lying, and someone might be asking you a question: why is it that this man is happy? There's a prophecy our leader normally say that Biafra is whiter than snow. I don't know whether many of us they follow our leader and Radio Biafra when they broadcast. He said Biafra is whiter than snow. And there's this normal thing where we sing in Igbo language. Mbufufenefe, osisi kpọrọ ga-ada, mgbe ọnwụ ga-abịa, a ga-ama ndị kwere enu. You see, this time we find ourselves is time of temptation, trials. So now, instead of these fake people that are manifesting today, pretend we are sheep clothes, but they are wolves, follow us. Remove the chaff from the wheat. And our leader said it, time has come when we remove chaff from the wheat. And this is what is happening. Someone you will. It's very, very unfortunate that what is going on today
Network is disturbing our brother. Sorry. Excuse me. Network in our brother. My brother Subadro. You can still come back, join him back. Let us go. I still join him back. Abapi also let us bring out some other things. So somebody said here, Triple M said let the government of Finland justify between Mazin and Nikalo and terrorists and how the zoo handle the two issues. Finland government, they are hearing it. They're announcing, Finland government announcing how Nigerian government is making peace deal with the terrorists, the bandits. Finland government have now seen that. The world have also have seen that. And in every angle, God is justifying and vindicating Mazen and Kanu and vindicating our freedom. So all these Efulefus among us that are doing all this what's it called? I don't know what they are doing. Is it called damage control? Saying all manners of evil. They are wasting their time. They are wasting your time. So I will have also one of our sisters that just entered here Ijoma, in the building. Our own minister. Minister Ijoma. Can you hear me? The network so the Otago, so move and the place now Finland now they are now seeing it live and direct. The injustice meted on our people and meted against our freedom. And they refuse to do the needful. The nature will work against it, Finland. Finland, something will hit them. They go mosquere that now we are not alone. When some forces chipuna sign we na ga ya ba ba evite pele chipuna na ibura ya ngatago so ndewo and please come onye bla fan for alpha because ya na ekwu go sharp because almost some other things try to here tipo Ijoma, can you hear me now? I don't know whether
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Please grab the mic. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, dear friends. Mazi Exodus, Chineke Gozeki, good evening. My sister, my namesake, Anomulugi, God bless you. And our brother,
Bless you, my sister.
Triple M, and all that. Thank you. Then on a comment section, I'm on a comment section since. So God bless everybody. You know, why I came in is because of him, my namesake, Ipuru. Nigeria, and one Nigeria. I want to use this opportunity as a Biafran to tell you people, we don't need your help. Nigeria has already gone. The best thing you will do for yourself is to admit the truth and the reality before everybody. And that will make and help to save more lives, your own lives and our own lives. We are not begging you to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, and we don't care if you do, because if you really know the right thing to do, which you know, out of hatred and wickedness that the entity called Nigeria puts in you people refused to talk. So coming to talk now does not put any credit to your table. The only thing it does to me personally is to thank God that which we saw, that which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw and told everybody, and you people were the very first to reject him, is now inside your kitchen. And that is why you people are talking. If you watch the country you call your country today, not even the politicians that the British is using to hold you down is sure of their next minute. They don't even know what to do. They are confused as the world is. Because the truth we are told by them, and they refused it out of hatred and wickedness. You allowed the terrorist Fulani people that are not Nigerians, if anybody is Nigeria anyway, that are not indigenous, to destroy your life. Those lives that are lost can never be gotten back. And anybody that saw that truth and refused to admit it will also be part of the punishments when the God of this creature will punish those that are the agents of those lives that we are lost. So what I want to tell you people, there's one thing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that name has employed a lot of people online and give them food. When they want to open their new channels, when they want to let their faces to be known, they will first come with our leader's name. And our people, I want to tell you people, time has come when we will learn our lessons and not be gullible anymore. If you see them talk about us, go there if you want, watch them. Do not subscribe to them. Do not comment if you have the time. This is the way for us to reject them and make them to go back where they are coming from. Because when you continue to go there and you comment, whether good or bad, do not comment, because that is how YouTube works. Once you comment, you are keeping them in business, because they are not there really talking about us.
Yeah.
They should be very shameless to come this time to talk about Biafrans when their own house is everywhere on fire. What they should be discussing is to tell their masters to release them from their cages. We don't tell them to talk about us. We have already released ourselves. We are now a nation, and you people knows, and we don't need your help. We don't need your help. The only help we need today is the help of Chukwu Okike, whose every heart is in his hand. When it is your time for the Chukwu Okike of Biafra to use you to finish the project he has started, he will still use you. So we don't need your help. We don't ask you to talk about our leader. And we are telling you that our leader must not die there, no matter what you people are doing. The DOS of Nigeria, those that collected the money, those that has cost their generation, their brothers and their sisters for the name they share because they sold our leader. Those that their sins are worse than sin of Judas. You people are the one I'm talking to. You are the ones holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because you people don't want him to come out and say what exactly happened. The abomination that you people committed. But let me tell you, you are not God. And you know that a lot of you that did that, even abroad, a lot of you are, the land has become your umbrella. And those that are remaining, my prayer is that before this year rolls out, this earth will become your umbrella.
Confirm.
So, my dear brother, my dear sisters, we cannot be deceived. We have gone far. They have made their noise, tried their distractions in many ways. But because this is a God mandate, they can't distract us. And not only that, we know what we want. We are the one wearing the shoe. Finland should be ashamed of themselves. Disturbed man, it's better you are not born. It's even better that you didn't win that election. Knowing very well that that election, that seat you are sitting today, that our PM was one of the people that campaigned heavily for you to be there. And you sold him out. Your punishment awaits you, if it has not already started. Because when I see you, I've not really been opportune to see you live where you're working. When I see you, I see a dead man walking. No matter what they have promised you, no matter what you agreed with France, those that are pushing you, you are regretting your life, and you continue to regret your life, because the word of God says, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. And that is exactly where you come. Whether you know God or you don't know God, you will, from us, Alexander Storr, you will know that there is a God in this planet and there is an owner of these people. You will know that we are not alone. So my people, we will not lose chance, we will not lose sight. Those coming to talk about us as one Nigeria, they are fooling themselves. We shouldn't give them any credit. We shouldn't even replay them. We should allow them to die silently as they come, because what they are doing is to use us to build their platform, and then they will bring the business that brought them out. And we have gone past that stage. They should go and discuss their Nigeria. They should go and liberate themselves. That is the only place, that the only thing they will do, and they will become relevant. They should be man and woman enough to speak for the power that is holding them down. Thank you, my dear people. I love you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister Ijoma. Thank you so much for always on point. Thank you so much. Your friends, we have heard that. And become when statement this comment here on this reaction. Tina S. You wrote, there is nothing wrong in other parts of Nigeria to fight for the release of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. As you know, if Biafran's man say a word, the person is arrested. Last statement here. If Biafran man says a word, the person is arrested. So, statement this comment here, so I'm trying to clear this comment here. So,
Okay.
EJ, I hear you. Want to say something?
Yes. Aghọtara m ihe ọ na-ekwu. Ọ sị ihe ọ na-achọ ịkọwa that ndị ọzọ chọrọ itinye ọnụ na dị okwu regarding our liberation. They can, because anytime ọ bụla na Igbo man pụtara, ha release a bullet na-egbuchicha ya, ihe ọ chọrọ ịkọwata there. But then she should be aware that a na-asọ mgbagbo aga ọgụ. 1, 2. Ndị a na all because of ihe niile a, all the division are involved. We ihe merenu ndị a ji bịa n'alụ. Ya kwesị ịma na ndị Nigeria dị very deceptive. Ọwụ ihe niile ha wepụtara ka ị ga-welcome. Sometimes it's to overshadow you, sometimes it's to subdue you, sometimes it's to suppress you more and more. So we're not gonna but relax unto say mmadụ bịara ịlụtara anyị. Na-alụtara ya agwụla. Nke a ya dig over that we can't speak for ourselves. No. We're not welcoming nobody. We're not here to promote anybody. I got lawyer. I get me no dinkai. So onye na emenu mewe side ya no problem. We not and I no kanu here ka bonyo obula. Na me na ekutere aye. But we are here to also tell them to also let them know that we know their deception. I makahasi aga. So we're not gonna let them deceive us. So we are still on top of it. They should release our people, because they are reintegrating their own Boko Haram, terrorizing all over the zoo, all over Nigeria, killing the indigenous people. But then our people, all we're fighting for is, all we're saying is defending ourselves. But and saying the things we need, the basic amenities that somebody needs to survive. They don't see it, but all they see is to kidnap our leaders and subjugate them. So I put out, then we're not supposed to talk. Then they are the one who's supposed to come and speak on our behalf. We don't appreciate that. We want to speak our own problem. We need to discuss our own problem by ourselves. So we appreciate every other person, but they're not gonna subdue us. They're not gonna shut us down. We will keep talking. That is the thing. Because so TS or Tina S or Tina whatever Tina, because what I buy Shabia, they will.
That is the first statement there. We welcome every. That is the first statement. Thank you so much for putting it clear, my sister Ijoma. We welcome every other part of the Nigeria with them. They're supposed to know what is the right thing for them to do. They will do it. I will be your charm away. Away, you come and pretend over us like you want to speak on behalf of our leader, whereas you have an evil intention. And we are here declaring unto them, if any of them do anything they are doing in the name of Mazen and Nikalo, and they have any evil intention in doing it, they will be destroyed. They will be destroyed. Because someone let me add
this to that person. That's where someone. If this man,
just hang on, chat disconnected.
If this man that said this thing use that energy to call on the judge or Moshotoku or whatever that promised Nigerians, their Nigerians, that this case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will end in 8 days. Until now, we are on that story. If you use that time that he was using to talk trash, that may make sense to others, and focus on that judge to deliver the judgment, irrespective of nothing, just for his own respect and his own dignity, knowing his own past record, to use it to correct his past record, it would have made more sense than coming to talk about what we already know. So that's what I want to add. Thank you so much.
It's all right. Now I remember what I wanted to say. So they are all welcome to go and do something like kind of speaker, but let them make sure that they have a good intention. If they don't have any good intention in whatever thing they want to do, it will backfire on them. It will backfire on them. That's what I'm trying to say. And nobody have the right to say Biafran when you speak a word. When you speak a word, they will come and arrest you. We are not cowards. We are not cowards. No, they are not going to dictate to us how we're going to speak. Oh yeah, I know our ways. I know our way nation Ketana, USB, we have a freedom of speech. Even though they are censoring us, but we are speaking and they are censoring us. So we'll continue to speak. As long as what we are speaking is the right thing. As long as what we are speaking against injustice. We are speaking against injustice. They are making against us. That's what we are speaking against. So when we speak against injustice, they want to arrest. They will let them continue to arrest. How can we get the arrest? You can't arrest. So we are not afraid of the arrest. We are not afraid of their intimidation. Because we are not afraid of the created. We are only afraid of the creator. But you can never be afraid of the created. So Tina S, get it at the back of your mind. So we are here. We are Biafrans. We stand for peace. Ambassadors of peace. We are the ambassadors of fairness. We are the ambassadors of equity and justice. Biafrans are not like, Biafrans are not like, they make them mad. Biafrans, they no fit stay. They make them mad. They always speak up and they will fight for you. And they can even put their life fighting for you when that thing is right. I would cowards, man. We can never be one. He said, let me just play this second video now. Let's react over it. Hold on one time. Let's go over this.
By Nigerian security forces in Okigwe, Imo State. Another caption again. Boko Haram.
Listen from the beginning.
Listen and pay attention to the following captions. Daily Post. Nigerian Army captures notorious ESN/IPOB commander Gentle the Yahoo. Then listen to another caption again. Breaking. Notorious Biafra general captured by Nigerian security forces in Okigwe, Imo State. Another caption again. Boko Haram bandits beyond army DSS sponsored by Asorok, ministers, governors, senators. Another caption again. My phone shows bandits' location, but I am helpless. Our forces entered Shinkafi to flush out bandits, but we are asked to pull back, says Zamfara State Governor. Now, I posted 4 different captions here. 2 is talking about insecurity in the east. 2 is talking about insecurity in the north. Now, check the captions. Some group of people were indicted. The other place, no one is indicted. In the eastern region, the captions were meant to tell the world that ESN and IPOB. Who are ESN and IPOB? What's the meaning of ESN? Eastern Security Network. What's the meaning of IPOB? Indigenous People of Biafra. Now, in the north, they call them bandits. Who are bandits representing? No one. In the east, who are IPOB or ESN representing? Indigenous People of Biafra. Who are the Biafrans? I ask again, who are the Biafrans? You see, my problem is not the people involved. I don't want to go there for now. I am talking about the caption. That is where my interest is. There's an adage in Igbo land which says that what does that mean? That the insult leveled on a known figure or a rich man is more than his death. The insult, only the insult leveled on a rich man or a well-known person is more than his death. They are trying to arrive or achieve something. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Some people are trying to achieve something. Heading is not just heading. All heading is not the same. In the east, they are trying to indict a group of people. In the north, no one is indicted. Meanwhile, we knew where the problem is. We knew who they really are. Hardly will you see Nigerian journalists tag bandits in the north to a particular tribe. Meanwhile, they know who they really are, but they call them bandits. But now in the east, they always tag them. And that is why, you see, to some of my Igbo brothers, at times there are things I will see, you don't need to, like, it's very painful. That was why I said that some insult is more than death to a rich man. They want to tell the world that indigenous people of Biafra are like this. You know, in Nigeria, sometimes the problem we have is that I will not say because of maybe lack of information, and it's all about how much you know. It's very wrong to proscribe an entire people. But people don't care. You see, an average woman, sometimes they tell you, nothing concern me, concern Biafra, nothing concern me, concern IPOB, nothing concern me. Are you joking? Can you prove that? Like, who are you trying to please? Who can you convince beyond all reasonable that you are not? By default, every Igbo man is an IPOB member. Nobody asks for your explanation. Listen to me again. I said by default, every Igbo man.
One knows in car self-explanatory, progressive, muife. Down the brain and then there's any reason under normal circumstances. I come to her in that. I water the tail. Down there goes the Agosi. Muife they are. If every Biafrans with this kind of mindset of understanding now, how this mediocre self can exist. All these mediocres are going to exist. But the mediocres now are very late. The Efulefus are very late. Because I feel maybe Onishi na kuziri onye na afu Onishi na edu onye na onye nwere anya. Onishi na edu onye nwere anya. So onye nwa ihe na-eme na exist na one Nigeria. Undishi lead ndị na-afụ ụzọ. Anyị nwa ụmụ Biafra si no. A blind man can never lead us. Anyị nwa ga-lead ndị gburu isi. It's the duty of onye na-afụ ụzọ ị na-lead onye gburu isi. But mgbe onye isi ga-abịa lead ozi onye na-afụ ụzọ, ọ wa arụ. So ihe anyị ifu na-eme na one Nigeria is arụ. Eme ihe anyị ifu na-eme na Igbo so mbatago abido. Arụ na chi bata. But we're not going to allow it to happen. That's not n'oke ya na-anọ n'ụlọ. Egwu ama ọ n'ọgbere. Ijoma first and Ijoma second. Or anything else on to the add, and this card this man or if you have anything to say in regard to that, you can in studio.
Mazi, not much. I just noticed something with those few captions. So go see. You see those captions. I go see in Kendin East. That the ESN notorious is being captured. Manoruzian and Kendin Kozo. They were able to see the location, but they're not able to. They kind of restricted to to do anything. Okay, now
See?
but so starting from the days of Adam, aqua defensive, defend the kind name. We've been defending ourselves. Now nobody na village I kind name kwen ihe anyị ekwe anyị achọrọkwa ha ga but ha ga-achọrọ anyị bịa na nke anyị na-egbu anyị. They'll be capturing us, killing us, tormenting us in our own land, in our own indigenous, in our own ancestral land. People of the world, you people have to judge this matter. And still, Alex Stubb, we have a blind eye, like he doesn't see it. I know that you all know these things. How much but here conspiracy meted against us, Undi Igbo. But yeah, they were. Agbacha ọsọ agụ mile ọkwa ebe anyị na-aga anyị ga-agarịrị ebe anyị na-aga ebe a anyị niile na-aga we will all get there.
For real. I'm telling you. So we are now using this opportunity.
My dear brother, let me add something to this. Let me please thank this our brother that foresee this, and use the opportunity of his own analysis to tell every Igbo and every Biafran that is still on the fence, that decided not to do something.
I'm telling you, another point.
This is you they are talking about. You are in South Africa, you are in Ghana, you are everywhere in the world. And once they see you, they call you Nigerian and they are looking after you to destroy for nothing. The Fulanese doesn't go out. They are okay with what they are eating from our land. The place where you are, those people are not traveling. Your land cannot contain you and you are traveling. No, not even animals do that. We are everywhere in this planet. We, the Biafrans, because they have refused us to live comfortably in our own land. Even if it's not comfortably, just let us be. They have refused. And you are out there, you cross the sea, you fly or you walk, and you are where you are, and you felt that the problem is over. And you're watching the world changing before your eyes. And I ask, does it mean that your brain is not working? Or does it mean that you have forgotten what, for the first time, chase you out of your own backyard? Have you forgotten? So, you better answer these questions to yourself. Because our brother has already said it all. So when you are saying, oh, when they come, like in South Africa, like in Ghana, they are not going to ask. Even the Yorubas in Ghana, they are sharing the part of what they are talking about Nigerians, because that is the name you went with. So, that passport is not your own. Time is coming fast. Na Europe now, of course, before watch some incentives gradually. Na France. Since years, but they don't carry their bad news like the Fulanese. But thank God for social media. Thank God for Africans that are awake now, real awake. Like the Bible say, awake, awake. That is the gospel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why any African that has their head intact, whether you are in the Caribbean, whether you are in America, whether you are in the African continent, the Arcabalon continent, which they changed the name, you must stand up for yourself. You must stand up for your color. You must stand up for who you are. We are the first breed. The DNA of the creator of this earth is with us, is in our blood, and that is what they are fighting. So stand up, awake, awake. The time is now, not tomorrow. Thank you, my brother.
Confirm. Efulefus. Excuse me. Efulefus. Nanugonia. And I do now how far. Are you still gonna continue in a Efulefus go? When you are when I go to Europe, the Nigerian government to Gaju. If you not woman, they puppet any gas governors had to go Aju. I'm still even going to come up to Mukana Bopito Obi, Ebuko Obi. After we do Ebuko Obi, Ebuko Obi Neme, Amame Ebuko Obi Neme with the Governor Saludo, Governor Saludo Garega, Governor Saludo Granaga, a commission, no. Was no hospital because no getting or something hospital or getting the psychiatrist. So governor can commission a project of a pastor. Our government is supposing I don't know their citizen. Project government is supposing they met to their citizen. Can individual gas rename a governor can commission say now one without no shame on what's in here and it's government will see citizens now, will see citizens or not just see what's the government. Everything, turning everything upside down. USB have come to end all those nonsense. USB have come to stop all those mess. It's better you Efulefus. You didn't know I gotta choose the part of not to be useful. You're not trying to be useful to yourself, and you don't want to be useful to your community. You don't want to be useful to your own nation, USB. Man, you got useless now. And no, not just useful. No, not got this useful to the enemies of your own people. I mean, my sister now, your man, second your man. You say that now, Rebecca, come on, Rebecca. Where is your senses? I don't know, just no, could Rebecca sense no gara. Where is your common sense? Then only it's not Efulefus, Efulefus, and the Efulefus are not because of the stomach infrastructure. No wood, or wood are packet, each origin one nigga. All no Maku are packet, each origin one nigga, turn no get to Efulefus. One a go away Efulefus, you drop no magajo, you reach one nigga and I chire kitana and I check out from the Fulania. A becky Efulefus, go away Efulefus, you can't know again, a becky gun when they read the money and get the PC game when we're in the area. Efulefus to kwado mo ga juju a to eguma we Efulefus nu na kele mu no ma ihe mani ihe karịa onye ọbụla ekwu owu abụ na ekwu 20 ekwu eme ekwu too much self na abịa chọwa onye na threat nwa life onye ọgụnwa akwụkwọ Efulefus ịchọwa life onye ga threat no ọ dịka si gụnwa we Efulefus ahụ ọgụnwa nwere the power of life ọgụnwa onye na-enye ndụ. Because I'm before a threat to them matter. I be they'll start threatening you. Man, as you when you had a threat to them matter here, on your which neck, the answer will know. On your power in your mother, the answer will know. On your would the creator, the answer is no. They came on your threat. On your audition, not get to teach. What is the problem of this Efulefus? They know the reason. I dropped and I do what they want to do, and I came to realize now, Efulefus. They know the people say, how do I run that job? And I do had to do. And I just know I'm acting no. You know, Biafra from a no be an acting. They don't even think about consequences. Or one okay, Kelena TV. You say those that undermine the truth. There are consequences you need to pay, and that is truth. When you undermine the truth, even again, no category for Ezoku, is a keto on Ezoku to us. And the money are Ezoku. And give me undermine. You can come over now. You go pay. I want to see time and having time. I will never cease. Even and Europe Borogasi. Then give a Monacuna Nigerian government Borogasi. Why are you not Bomegasi? Because going to fight against your own people means they only be self-destruction. That is what it technically what it means. Going to fight to keep your TP more. One nigga no mana gị na-azọ anyị na-azọ freedom apụtazie n'ụzọ isi na ụkwụ m dịtị ka ụkwụ ele ịchọwazi ụgwụ m ịgbatu instead of ịgbatu ụkwụ ndị Fulani ị na-edezi ụkwụ nwanne gị ka ịgbatu. Shame on you. You're one of the Efulefus. I na-ajụ na how far are you people succeeding na nke ikpeazụ a? The answer is no. Why can't you advise yourself one day gị ga were oche sit down jụọ onwe gị ajụjụ si na ihe anyị fụ m na-eme since ị rụwara arụwa ala na movement a You joke on over God, since you're Warala movement. What have you achieved with Arwala? Since you are here or I or since it's our position, the position drag us. Keep a town and no position, get on not to tiger. You know, the Mupadu. Most of people that will never want them and one even they work because of a general position. Even they work because of a general position. They're not your position. You know, I hear you working. I imagine not as a witch. Instead of here, you got one them money here, you are happy. I got cocoa buarishi. Now, call relevant things. God be family and get caught up. They disgrace your work in the internet in the name of damage control. Are you not ashamed of yourself? If you know that somebody is not doing it well, why can't you do it well yourself? Are you not a human being? If you know that somebody name now, why are you complaining? Why are you murmuring? And you are murmuring and complaining without solution. One so all na one all go time Biafra time Biafra gonna use na advice anymore. They're not going to continue advising you. Man, I have the man and it doesn't make sense. Very soon, get an Biafrans got to get drowned. Chana Resia. A boy, my cow. Jenu Biafrans are going to leave you people. Even not him my hand. They want to go Kaviam. I'm Ozio. I see you. One Ntinaniana Habano Kadromo. Checking up Africans are waking up. Malis are waking up. Burkina Faso waking up. I mean, things are happening. Reasonable youth are speaking up. If you are blind, you receive sight. You speak into your life. One no go. Because some of them wear this physical eye, but I know they don't see anything. When you are for and they puashanya, but they don't see nothing. They puashanya. Don't think like one of the time on the season on email, they are in a fishy baka. So that's when you're gonna try to make infrastructure. Don't want to talk about the future of your generation. But the next message I gave back. That's what makes you a wicked parent. That's what makes you an irresponsible person. Jenu Biafrans, I know me if I want to be able if no wa and nothing is going to stop it. I know the signs and the wonders. I need signs, wonder. Now for your name, because of a divine mandate. Why can't you be part of the boat? Join in. We will be up. You will be up. We will be up and got to say on one side. Don't want to come again. To be honest with you. Obi akpa no dey do any good. You know why I say continue with Obi akpa now. So saying any reap Obi akpa. So if a woman is not paying you, why can't you stop it? Try you be sarasara now. Try you go be sarasara mama walk rogo. You won't ego azota chakwaru n'ala bịa nyekwa unu ute even na chọkwuru ka atụwakwuru ma nwunye unu ime before you apply common sense. Very, very stupid set of people. May God have mercy upon their soul. This is a divine mandate. You need to appreciate your government. This is yours. You don't need to deny USB. You call yourself a Biafran and you're denying USB. If you want to wait, live. A problem give it. After the declaration of Biafra in Finland and you are denying USB, it's in a mind recognizing USB. When Erigogi now, Erigogi Kaji already. I mean, he cannot buy but area nagi spiritually and physically. And it's no joke. It's no joke. Then after the declaring of Biafra in Finland, and you are still talking about groups. You are still talking about IPOB Nigeria. You are still talking about CROC. And you are still talking about Brigi. What is wrong with your brain? Get document it when I run here. Do you have any document as a CROC? The answer is no. Do you have the document as a government in Brigi? The answer is no. Can they the only people with a document or USB with the document of a nation? You have to find and apply and how they recognize? You are not being recognized. CROC, you are not recognized anywhere. Brigi, you are not recognized anywhere. I'm a masop. However, is it recognizable? Kawuna IPOB Nigeria. Then I don't mineral water. na Germany. Eh? Group, there is nothing like group anymore. USB with the final stage, then with the going with the government. Everybody must join hand. Happen to pride, happen to sentiment, join hand. Governor of Imo State, governor of Anambra State, leave one Nigeria. Come and find USB. Come and this is your government. Stop serving the Fulani. Fulani can never help you. Fulani, they are supposed to be our slave. You're not supposed to be their slave. What is wrong with you people? Eh? Whether you people, then Nnamdi Kanu doesn't even need anybody self to defend himself. But we're supposed to be, everybody's supposed to be doing the needful. But even if he refuse to fair Nnamdi Kanu can defend himself all over the world. He doesn't even need the help of we. But it is a very, very shameful thing. No like this. Number that no one can military. Now is confused. We cannot achieve. One know if I achieving a lot, they will release Nnamdi Kanu. If you want to go and protest on his behalf, go and protest. But in a protest, make sure you are protesting genuinely. Our eye service protection. You got eye service protest. Protest is good there. Our eye service taking you nowhere. If anything we are doing in the Biafra movement, do it genuinely. Biafran spirit in it. Patricia, informer. So God bless USB. We are going home. So let me register your comment. God bless you, Patricia, informer. They have no good intention. Nah. They are afraid of Biafra as a nation. They have no good intention. We know that. Nigeria. They are afraid of Biafra a nation because Nigeria knows that USB will stand Gidigba as a secure, reliable, prosper. And it will surely come to pass. Nothing is going to stop us. Nothing is going to stop it. Nothing. Nothing is going to stop it. Emo one Igbo. He said the two each of us brilliant minds. They are for real. One Igbo. Those two ladies are wonderful ladies. They are our way gift to Biafra. They are a gift, special gift to us. I'm a wine. Special gift. I will prepare how long like this and then register the inspiration of Chugo Gabia. Sound mind people. I need Coco. Coco is not meant for USB. No wonder how you boss. They cannot stand the light now. We are awake. We are awake indeed. We have another brother in the midst. Ozio is in the building. Ozio, can you hear me?
Yes, Maz, I can hear you.
Mike is yours. You're welcome.
Yeah, Maz, yes, it does. I greet you. I greet you all, Biafrans. Biafrans in the studio. Mother EJ greeters. I greet you. Mother Tina, I greet you. You guys are doing wonderful. They were not about it. I sat in since morning. Sometimes I wonder. Every day, that thing I pray to God. This gospel of redemption. This gospel of redemption.
The question
That thing I
Satina
pray.
not here.
Oh yeah, okay. Satina. Oshele. No shele pepo. Shishirike. Bashirike wine. Ne. Oluga na adako ogele every morning. I na no olugi. Shenike. No na abali.
Okay,
Because no mawo.
Mazi. On a mistake as Ijoma minister as Satina because all the Quatina because Ijoma our minister, our own minister, because my namesake. More we glitters, so Ijoma cause Ijoma minister.
Okay.
Oh, the
I did it.
Tina.
Okay. My back like if feature. This song go and wave. Glitter song go and wave. And I bad go and wave. Shike. And I have like whatever I comfortable I feature. No, I ballet to God who made me. You guys are making this journey
They
easy
were my
for the
brother.
government.
They were.
We are really one. Yes, because the journey. That's the duty. To sensitizing our people, to telling them the truth, to telling them the difference, to remove the chaff from the wheat. That's the job. Efulefus, I asked for the Efulefus, there must be there. Efulefus will always be there. That's the sapiens. in every family, so where family or now may exist. So we will have it in back of our mind. But Umuife always there too. So our duty to educate and enlighten Umuife, telling them what government is doing, how the
Yes.
governments are, every policy of government, telling them the right government. And that's the duty, and you people are doing it wonderfully. Because every day campaign we are saying it, this is the right government. Umuife, they are interested. They want to be so that they will not be misled based on all these chefs, all these Efulefus in social media, misleading them. So I think we like Mazi Exodus platform, you took it upon yourself to educate them, telling them, look at the right government to follow. And you can see that at least most of them are coming back. You can see what is happening even in our men on ground. Most of them are realizing their mistake and they are coming back to the right government. They know. They thought that the government they have been following before is the right government. But now most of them are now convinced, oh,
Yeah.
look at the government we are even need to be following. But all these Efulefus to deceive them. So our duty here in the media is to telling them the truth too, and look at the government that they need to be following, so that everybody will be in one house. And with that, at least we can make history, and as well we are making history already. So Mazi, you are really doing wonderful. Keep on doing the good job. So if they are listening, their awareness is growing every day by day. I believe here the awareness is growing. The impact is there. You won't believe it. The impact is there. I am the message and I come across. They are testifying. People are testifying the good work of the USB. USB is everything. Nothing. I buy a draw. Onye
From
buy a
far.
draw. Yeah, wood. They buy USB draw. One hand. Give injury. So they let them continue doing the good work. And nobody, like a calendar always say, whoever that undermine the truth, there is always a consequence. And those that undermine the truth, they are already facing their consequence.
True.
Like why is talking about France, and at least all the men undermine the truth. You can see the consequences she's facing. When she was in the part of the truth, you saw her platform, everything was booming. Everybody interested to listen to her. But today now, what is happening? Because she undermined the truth, and that's the consequence she's facing. Most times she don't understand what she's saying. Do you know the meaning of umajal? It's umajal give me a problem. It can only confuse us for a while, but I won't bog so he can't continue deceiving us anymore. So like our ATM this office, I look when a man and guy America. I didn't a guy. You get a guy, baby. I know. I'm a portfolio. You get one or drone.
Wale
Come
ya
up and down.
wale ya wale minute ozi le ko le minute mo kura ta be yo la America ya la ko ka ofesi ko
All the
gra gra
person
sti
one now.
ya.
You my hand on the people. All guy. Eh? Eh? And the tribu amara guy. One Biafra. He man, you are face. I don't know. I never guy America. I need a chande guy. So you get more three face. I there by. Well, I want the master of face. Okay,
Ji
why the office? I was charging why. Yeah, but why the guy remain. Why I yeah, why you so mo Biafra. I much any and that. Yeah, why ya cool down. Ya just why. Yeah, I'm on them. Why you why you ji why. Gile chan na yo gile chon no mu ife no ge ko ka ge kono ko. Dai, ge kono ko no. You imagine ya mere ge. You imagine ya mere go. You will Biafra struggle. I don't face it. In America. Now what she did? Chat God one day. I like it nothing that day. Check them like it this man. Let him actually go right. Let him know how to go right this freedom. Nah, that guy. That reminds you. I think I'm not doing how
Na
Eju
wale
were here go.
ale
Uh-huh.
gre di
Yes. Let him be one. I had all here. Go. Most of them don't understand. Many have gone. We should be careful. Yes. So the USB, my fellow Biafra, USB is the last bus stop, and Abayadro is the only way forward. They are the one that have the what requires by international standard. They have every document that made us a nation. That's the only government that's known by anywhere in the world. You
Yes.
can see the testimony is coming from our brother. They are testifying it. You saw what happened. You saw what happened in one of our brothers that got their station in Italy. Just only mentioning of USB government. The extension, they made the extension to his visa, and the rest is history. Many are like that. The island representative, I think Oluchuku something, he said it. Someone even go and bring IPOB. The island by saying America IPOB. No chagwara. So when America IPOB until they again with the USB ID card with the document and the backup, and he remains in Ireland to today. A lot of testimony are coming from our brother. So how can people allow themselves to be deceived? You don't need to be deceived. So whoever that fall to their victim wanted to be. So our duty also to be telling them the right government to follow. That's what we are doing here every day by day, to make them know this is the right government. Whatever you want, whatever is their problem, come to USB. That's where everything ends. And they need to support the government financially and otherwise. That's the only thing. The government will be doing whatever they are doing, so that they will be anywhere you have problem. The government can visit you. They need to support the government with their finance, everything. Men on ground too. They need to align themselves, because USB is the only umbrella that protect them. If you go contrary to that, you're your own. That's simple truth. You're your own. Nigeria government knows the truth. They know that what we are doing, we are in order. But they just want to see how they can create confusion among us and keep us in a disarray. That's what they are doing. They know that we are getting it right. They know. So all they are doing, all these things, their game they are playing, they want to make sure that they destroy what we are doing. But they cannot. We have been existing before them. We have been existing before them. The Biafrans have been existing in thousands of years. So how can somebody come today and try to tell us that we must be in social place for which to exist? It can't happen. No. So Mazi, thank you for you people to listening, my brother. Thank you. Thank you, Biafra, for listening. I hit my mic here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really good to see you again. Always on point. Always on point. Biafrans, we move. Everybody go dream now. Biafrans, we also want to let you know tonight, all these Efulefus now are in a very hot mess. Are in a very, very big mess. So I don't know from the horse's mouth, and this one credit to Kalenda TV. Because I no longer even watch Dream this thing. I no longer even watch that stupid woman. But unless my spirit will lead the Koramo, I'm both for come na spirit or some nangaba go the touch. Nga dia on command when I will pass something put that. So excuse me. Sorry, my voice, I had a cold. I'm gonna be one yara. Na kowa us not nebuli amuma. Namu buli ya. Na the man buli amumoa. Na gwara ya na amuma. No one pastor na nebu amuma. Tikaruna. Chitakwara mbe. Chitakwara mbe. PM Samane pass no one go one you short more than 10 times. Now you should do away with Caroline. Now Caroline get all get mislead here. Do away with Caroline. No one woman and about Caroline Beniti. Can't know where Biafra they won very, very dangerous human being. Snake. Spirit. Movie of no gonna want you more. Because if you ever turn at this Biafra movement, a lot of force, many different kinds of spirit. Animal spirit, that's animal characters. None of them with some kind of animal, only they behave vocabo. Now this movement, yeah. You learn any make a for agbo. So saying an for agbo. And when Bob through that spirit of agbo in any human being, you need to be very, very careful with such a human being. I'm going to notice here I'm from Nego. It must be a designment spirit. You have to go when they with the spirit of agbo. And the mob man with the spirit of agbo. Now one nigga man on they poison us. But if finding one agbo in the physical, and we could have mad in one idea. And we could have born a mad. If you go to a lion in the physical, and we could a lion and a mad. Even if you go in the physical, you know, give normal in the physical. When they were mbe mad. But in the manana. You take finding with dove, animal needing a chicken kitchen, the man, and a mad. When they got full like this, if honey be able to dove, you're on an affair, and I'll be very, very quiet. I would dove. When they be able to when you meet a noble and they be able to now this movement about now. onye a ga-atakwa gị poison n'ahụ ya ọtagbuo ogo. Any human being not with a spirit of agbo is a very dangerous human being. Need to run away from such person. Some PM, some one one do away with the one yana Caroline. Or for the spirit of agbo, whatever one yana. Not give me sleep the quaggy. Okay, when you poison now. You such an feeling on my hair. Of course, no, Adambona, Adandembo, and Dandeg, Nana Fozo. Adandembo and Deg, Nana Fozo, in one Niki, away enough for we now, or the woman among the Denjanabia. Ne Bushihare, but if they not claim what Adandembo and Deg, in a Buari offer, Ne GH Shishinaka, who are you trying to deceive? You can only deceive the colorable or Umife. Umife and Afudi Memo, Nafinezio. You never make any move. Now, when the spirit of Biafra with it, I got fogo for your, I got fogo life and direct. And then I'm not see when they so. Whenever they discover the spirit in you, they will know how to handle you. You have to go. PM warned the woman, don't mess around with the spirit of power. She refused to listen. Now let us go to this place now. Going for the testimony of that woman today. And this woman up on one in church, she took one when encounter. When he was about to start this thing, I called her saying, "One, ne, opa ina tapo kwenu kukweo. Le kwepe bi ne head kwa 2 hours. On all the dangerous na chineke na use charage mo Biafran spirit use charage man ni we warrior. You have to go get fight the child build cholo go give we kwa ka get tipia ko lo gi aka get build. Where is your common sense woman? I am gonna where is your common sense woman? Ma pi na me. Ijaka get no cholo na choki ijaka get tipia. Where is your common sense? If you don't take heed now, and then I took a ton go to also can I ton go very soon. Annual egao, some more time annual ega also. That's more engineer like that. Mr. Okay, here one after enabling this, but all the man that no one any good advice. If only you know good advisor, someone the more wasted us. But that time self, I have never even started this channel. Because this channel out just few months ago. You have to go. Just few months ago with this channel. Only all of us we they listen to them now. We they listen to her. We loved her. I know you makonya biara with Atandembo and Degede. Nasorani Igbo. And after as a sister, and after as a mother. Biafrans felt in love with her naturally. Only that grace. You look to if you catch it, you catch it up, na cause mado. Listen very, very carefully here. PM warn her not to follow that woman. I don't claim no what and them and degree. Nah, for anything. They see shit. I'm around the danger nabia, which means more common sense, which means somebody nature outside the boss, or somebody always wayward human being, or anything goes. What goes. But you know, a man a Biafran spirit at the beyond your nature. That what makes her a fake woman. Then he failed. Then now the woman now leaded her. Every day I be able to samene pa mama. Samene pa say one be onye with the pastor. Onye with this pastor na be able mama. Every time na kotra mo nya mama. Who are you? Ibi ibu mama. Jido nya mama ga one na you want to go to one the follow spirit ya. You we need mama. God don't disturb me. I am your job samene pa mere. Carolina. Do job. He started planning info. And he put evil way batana movement, he can crash. Another place about people that make a mistake, they make a mistake. All their evil intention is crashing on them. Because Biafra is a spirit that will a joke, or a reality. Don't carry that people na be a spirit batana movement. I got cogonel and make almost like every day. But some day my hand, then I'm going to ask that Toro fake. You fake with more here. But it Toro mana. Now look at the testimony kita now. Only I know see the story here. Watch and let go no get no tell. Some of us are no good. On Kanu we know their current position.
Listen. And the money is full in the West. Because now money is full. One we full. I'm this place. Okay, she have.
Good and no good. Good for you now. The same mama the Caroline naturally potra PM samene bakabia ura mama bu sai ishi. Mama na samene bakaria. Ona funi fe na funa mo. wee pịa oche ịnọkọta na-abịa eburu ụmụ ife amụma ụmụ ife ma original ndị amụma. We only have one true prophet in our lifetime, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the original prophet enwere. And then nwekwa other smaller amụma ndị amụma kwa a na-eme ha buo nwanne na this Biafra movement a anyị ma ndị na-ebu amụma ụgha ibughara amụma ụgha ga-anwụdote gị na sikiwa anyịnwa ka ị na-egburu amụma. Anyị fụcha nwe nke a na-eyizu psychology fụchago based on mkpụrụ ndị mmadụ na-amịta mkpụrụ a ka a na-aga ịghọ nwa amụma karịrị nke mmadụ gburu onwe ya onwe amụma karịrị self discipline na moral decency so that onwe amụma karịrị ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwa ada nwa ọkụkọ nwe ọsọ onwe amụma karịrị ejimogwu ejimọfọ obere egbu m ga-egbu onwe ya ọjọọ the only thing ị ga-emewu kpanyere onwe gị ugwu respect yourself in this movement ya make sure na ị dị genuine na this movement hapụ ihe ndị iro na-echere gị ndị iro ha chee elu uche ala ihe ọjọọ ha na-eche ga na-akụ ha n'elu isi ịma onwe ewo onye ọbụla mgbe anyị na-eche ihe ọjọọ ahụ mgbe ị bidoro chewe ihe as long as ị na-eche ihe ọjọọ n'obi towards anybody in this movement onye ọbụla chere gị ihe ọjọọ n'obi mgbe ahụ onye a na-eche ya ka ihe a ga na strike onye ahụ ọtụ aka ga-esi na-agụ ya n'ọfọ bọtị mara na ị na-echere mmadụ ihe ọjọọ bidokwa na-achegharịwa stop it. It's not going to help you. Gwakịta na ọkọ nwaanyị ahụ onye na-agba egwu nwaanyị ahụ onye ahụ go back or go watch let me go back watch nwaanyị ahụ onye na-agba egwu ọ pụtara na kamera ya ọ gbanye na-ebe na-asmile fake smile asị onye obi dị mma na-agba egwu na-asmile anyị kwechiri ugo n'obi unu fụrụ na a ga-eyi unu egwu na-aga nwaanyị ọ na-aba everyday ọ na-aba ụmụ gwọ languages na ọ ga-efinish onye ọbụla Dr. Ngozi Arabeze igo dis ọlụso onye ihu ọlụso onye azụ nwanne ofu onye na-akarị ọra this Efulefus ama m ebe their common sense dị efugo ebe ofu onye karịrị ọra the answer is no. These few people are na-akọs this olekwanụ ka ha dị na-akọs this news answer both offline and online. How many are there? Just few of them. Just few. With your common sense ị ga-ama na ndị efugo for them to otu ga-esi wee conclude godin that for them to after that Finland aka na-aka akụkọ group after that Finland ndị mmadụ ka na-akọrọ gị aka group up to now na this movement ya ị ga-ama na ndị ahụ efulefu na efugo onye kwuru that thing after the Finland USB declare go Biafra. Some people can aka akụkọ group and you call yourself a Biafra. You are a madman. You are mad people. If you go, after the declaration of Biafra in Finland, after 15 million people to vote, when your mandate Siganya in Biafra, and the Mazinan Kalukudia, now our people get decided to went to declare Biafra, and our people decided it, and when people get the mandate, I can declare in Biafra, we take the certificate, the whole document, and some people are still talking about group, and you are still listening to them, and and the game na Arabagonya. Chere ka akpọchagoro this thing ozi ka gbọbatakwa gị back. Let me play this thing first. Go to this guy into now. Go to this. Go to Nnamdi. The woman si na nwanne na amụma eburi amụma ha na kịta na nọ na mess. Ọkwa onye na-agbara unu egwu ụmụ ojipụrụ onye agba unu na ọ nọzi na mess now. So who has can they get the mess of that woman? And also na ọ ga na-anyụ nshi na onye ọbụla ga na-eri nshi ọ nyụrụ n'ọnụ. Nwaanyị a ga-anyụcha nshi na studio ya ọ gbọpụta ya ụna na-aga eri ya. Una na-aga eri ya. The name of una na-eme ya analyze. The name of you na-eme the woman analyze. Ị na-eri nshi ọ na-agbọ n'ọnụ. Knowing fully well na this woman is already out of the track. The woman abụgo onwe ya n'ike n'agha. The woman is a crazy woman. She's an unrepented woman. The woman is evil. She came to destroy. And the Biafran spirit agba na ya ọtọ. She's gone. I don't confess to go no in a mess. But let them when they can get mess out. That is the question.
Here you have what you have to do. Stay away from Carolina. She is going to put you in trouble. Isi la suba, whatever the isi Look at it. Oh, yeah, say na pastor and Anana career any. Listen.
And the money is full, better than the was. Because now money is full, but one we full, man, this mess, no man.
She have identified that she is now in a mess. And the Umwoluku following her, they don't know that she is now in a mess. How money in a buria? Stay away.
Okay, go create like a can tipo my own voice, my little voice. You know, and Umwoluku, I know Chinyuru Naka under United States of Biafra, citizens of United States of Biafra. Now, no, when I see you know, that's you know. When I'm at Kita now, why I ask you no, my Jan, that you should forget about USB. Now, USB with terrorists, that I'm going to raise the terrorists, Mazin and Nicalo terrorists, even Samanepa. He even called, this woman even called Samanepa terrorists the other day. You people had it. Kita said that the same woman I on the Nesunu Sowea. Unajubo Munajujo one day. Why you will see no see na USB, map on a USB. From Mapuna, Mabana Brigi, Sino Brigi, na Mazina Nicalo Sia, tell Una, say, fall back. Or call my when they would tell a message of fall back. None with Renasia fall back. Mazin Samanepasia, for everybody fall back. And I just fall back to where? Just not fall back to Brigi. Unusoroque Baragawana Brigi. Comment says Una Barauno, comment to the Sabara Guma Majana Nesoya. Your common sense is going to go Majana this to the woman as soon fall back. Common sense is going to una join mommy or sister or dad or my young na boy or la super. One na fall back in a sign fall or back guitar now. Can say the declare chap Biafra na Finland in either side fall or back. Now one and a man Katairu as a gawazo. Una join ya jujua. You people meant to ask her that question. When you sorry fall apart back, on that a second chance or benefit of that. Still yet, yes, we go from that to bring ya bruise you. So now bring ya walk pass. Now no get crazy you video punish no way criminal. But he already told you that okay is a criminal and still yet brought you guys to Ogen Kere. Still yes, the super from Ogen Kere. Borokunu, no one na buba na si arusi. Na bring our work no this CRC from CRC no 3 days na CRC for 1 week yama kaputaza mabatazie no majani unkale so area ale the majani if you are one of the majani you are here listening to the sound of our voice we are now telling you that your madam ga us na yama no in a mess now no you in a mess so majani why are you people following a mess I'm a Jana Juno. While our brother is still waiting, he's still narrating her.
From Carolina, she is going to put you in trouble. A Muria woman that she will be watching both online and offline. Here is the regret of Amman Keman.
Relative say is she a boy? Eburia Baba, the bag Gabura, Monaga did great. Loga carry Basila de Carlo. Loga carry PM, but very soon I'm going to fragment faith, Gagade for you. Child, oh, get it. Is she body woman? You must see, oh, get it. You might have even made a question. Daily we are all quite like a wire and a heart in a low wa. You know they are aware. Aqua story of a question that she can like a wire and a heart right. Aqua skitty, a color heart right. And we had each wire and a question. Lucifer. It's Lucifer and a Chineke. And we had each. Lucifer and Catrano, Catano, no name me joy. He was enjoying the grace and the glory of Obinigwe, the glory of heaven. We all like. Even on his job, now I was second in command. Just like Uche before, second in command. You don't lack anything. I don't know like this, no. mama onye gara aga takiri Lucifer si ya na nwanne ya na ị ga-adị greater than God. Isi bụ ekwensu ya ga na-aga eti anya.
Maazị Exodus. Maazị Exodus. Honestly speaking, like we always say, when you undermine the truth, there is always a consequence. There is always a consequence, whether you believe it or not. There is a consequence. When you pull from this woman platform, opposition to self-defense bill, I think that should be for January. I pass the self-defense bill.
Yeah.
She have been debated from the part of the truth. Make and debate from the part of the truth, and that's the time I started minimizing my visiting to her platform. And I remember by that time, I say, yeah, we'll go the rest for 1 week and rethink. Only here we make it like this. You give the break to rethink within your spirit, because she always claimed that I done more, I done them, and they get it. You understand? Who we are. That if you know that you are you cannot be deceived. You can never be deceived. You can be somehow standard, but when you go within yourself, as we fail, if will tell you that now, continue where you are going. That's the difference. You understand? Sometimes you have doubts. You may have doubts, but at a little, you will get last on. Based on you're confused on within yourself, but you can never make a mistake that this woman made. She know that she one of the greatest her mistake in her life, innovate on the part of the truth, and that's why she's facing the consequence.
I'm telling you.
You can imagine. You can imagine what this woman. Why? So she pretty cool somehow. She pretty cool. She on a young one by no. Why bigger? Why na here gaga? Why na here mega? Oga bag. You even know brag here and there. Oh, you so now cover up. You na here gabiga. She's really on too much. She really traumatized. Young brag is okay. Because this is not what she is today. Last year, when you see how she was glitting last year, go just him and here the man why on a shine. The label now on a record the lemon tokumo logo ta. Eje bag any ife na eme. Think etiele like keep as a okpete na na eme na. Yamaganya the journey ni me. Yeah, the journey of the truth. Mas na na kale wage that it must be whiter than snow. What do you mean of that? It must be whiter than snow. Kelena say who anybody that undermine the truth, there is consequence. So whoever that coming on this part of the truth, or this part of the light, this part of one onya leisure one of it's better you didn't come than to come and mess yourself up. My USB cabinet or rep or anywhere you find yourself, if you know that you are not in the part of the truth, you know, one knock up man resign a honorable regular go. To avoid we put on wagi, can then put on one because he booked on wagi, I got dog van. I get no miss. There's no brother in jungle. There's no brother in jungle. So I can make sure that now if I got charity, the chance will allow Biafra need. So you need
Thank you, my brother. The thing Achawaga already. When any of them not able to see that if Achawago, the only thing issue and music guitar now, half is the ife, and I was also. Yeah, to go. And I was just, and I say, I'm going to now. That's it. The darkness covered the earth. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And then there was the separations. After the light, there was the separations. I seen a car all day, a car all night, a car all afternoon. There was the creations of animals. Create young agwo man yini no go tiboti. Okwa agwo wonye mechara ga me ko nwa na kwesu gira ga ba n'ime. Ya ga rikpo nwa n'ime. Woni na no ze na Buhari today. You tago. So umu ife. Lekweni the testimony of the woman. The woman mechara mepezi ọnụ ya si na ọ nọzi in a mess. So every Efulefus, because nwaanyị a who their spoke, this woman who their spoke, onye nwa who their spokesman, onye nwa who their spokes agent of ndị fallback paid agent, nwaanyị a one of their spokes lady, onye nwa na-ekwuchitere ha ọnụ. Ndị Efulefu, or one of their spokes, o mepere ọnụ ya wee sị na nwa nọ in a mess. That is a very very unu amaghị okwu a efu o kwuru. Yeah, that is a case closed. So if anybody is still listening to this woman, you are from that day of this testimonial that now are in a mess. That is Oma Mochi Wekwu Obro nwe ya ike, Bo man agent ya ike, Bo man sendri ike. All of them are in a mess now. Okwu ahụ aka. That word Obro there. All Biafran spirit chepụtara okwu na ama ya kwuo ya. In the midst of all her pretense. Na-achị ọchị na-edobe ahụ asị onye obi dị mma, but ya na ife na-eme ya bịa kụzie ya korokoro na ya ma nọ in a mess. So anybody that is still listening to this woman, you are listening to a mess. Ebe aka si wee na-abịa. You understand my point? I hope you am I communicating?
Stay away from her. She is going to put you in trouble. Today, she is confirming that she is now in trouble. She is now in trouble. That she is now in a mess. Well, look, a man not in a mess. Listen to it again. Listen to it again. Listen.
And the other money is full, better than the one. Because now money is full, but one week will man like this mess.
You see? If Omar Bibu Yama not going to this mess on now, stay away from Carolina. She is going to put you in trouble. Money will fake. Omar Bibu no man on this mess not today. Young man, see how that way. Oh my Jan, I confirm one of the other mess. As somebody, not somebody on a mess.
Okay, Freya, that is it. That is it. Ụmụ aja anị ọ confirm ọrụ unu na ọ nọ na mess of which nobody onye ọbụla nwere common sense adị suppose ị na-egezi that woman because the woman nọ in a mess. Ọ nọ in a mess. If possible, Biafrans dispose ị na-eme nwaanyị a now, you need to take out this woman from your mind. If Biafrans all no money here, I'm just saying, it's just a word of advice and a suggestion. You have to go. All not gonna do how possible. They will stop listening to the woman. In what piano on the music as if Kanu exist. Make as if Kanu exist because it's no more working there. It's no more useful to you. Or was it useful? And they will all go away already. As somebody si na ọwụ ada ndị mmụọ na-enwere the spirit of efu mgbe eburu ya amụmụ ha, a fake pastor bịa rie ya gbuo ya chandu ya na-abịa ebe a na-abịa ekele mụrụ gị ada ndị mmụọ ifugo na ọwụ fake ada ndị mmụọ ka ọwụ but ụmụ ife na-emede ya ahụ ndị mmụọ something like that. How na the fake pastor cannot chop them. Aga eburu inwe nọkọta gị na-aga eburu ụmụ ife amụmụ ha iwe onye ara ha mụta si eme assimilate information bụla gafere ebe ụmụ ife nọ ha ga-edosa the information ahụ were atụsa ya a na-atụsacha ya nnọọ mee ya analyze ọfụma before ha nwa na-ekwu ha mara nke ha na-aga ikwu. Ọ bụrụ everything that you tell them they will believe. Iwe onye ara ebe ka ị gara aga agwọ because the spirit of Biafra will not guide her. Just because obi gị dịrịkwa ha ọcha, you will be led by the spirit of Biafra. But all obi gị adịrị ọcha nwanne, forget it. No matter how you pretend, ị ga-abụ ike one day. Ị ga-abụ ike one day. Ị ga-abụ ike one day. He was not able to see the fake onye amụmụ ha kịta now no in a mess. I ain't happy idea. Okay, just Jackama one day because I don't want to go long on this.
You must hit the like button.
Okay.
Somebody not a mess. Mary at meet the hand on a mess.
See?
Fake. Because of that moment, on a fake. Sorry, on a mess. Such a person boy and here.
So later I get to a lot late. Now I want to go to Coco. So if you are still listening to this woman, or maybe you are still even analyzing her, you are analyzing her mess. You have to go. Then people are still going to her station, you are listening to her. You are going to listen to a mess. Get it at the back of your mind. I want to get the church mess, yeah. I got with the chat toxic, no, but I boy chunu now. When I got said us, I'm not giving you one advice. Because on your bokonamo, on your gonna go and say us in our job because I need to get advice. Nelly Coco and why I put today. One they try, yeah. Let me not go that side. When the camera near, I believe this word goes to Umajan. It's not for Umife. You got to go. The old madam of Umajan, you know, honor in a mess. So if you go there, you are listening to a mess. I don't know what you say. Can you see never? Can I buy never? Camera on down and go here.
You guys see on this background. Today's trending show for inside Arise News. Now one of the best show why I don't dey watch is why I don't dey watch Arise News channel because of the way Rufai Hussaini and Dr. Abati, the way they react to one particular update with the trend about the peace deal with bandits. Make I not talk too much because now the full video be this one. Just listen to the end so you will understand everything they go for inside this background here. But now wetin this una papa brother Rufai wetin he talk at the ending of this video na it shock many Nigerians. Make una make sure say una share this video, make una spread this video so that more Nigerians fit still hear this truth wey be like say Arise News journalists pour out about this peace deal with bandits.
President. Well, now to Niger State, where Governor
On the peace deal, if you not peace deal, if you not to Chineke na say me here. You be need always somebody name here timely. Not the busy now, we not the busy. We not actually go be Mazi PM, somebody by Ibojo, terrorism affiliated. Mazi Nani Carlo, terrorism affiliated. By who? Nigerian government are saying it, they are judging it, that's what they are trying to allege to our leaders. The Finland, Susuruka, Kagawo Hanala. If you're not during that season, I call that Akuka, Neluishi, our leaders. The question they peace talk on Castina. The original terrorists are Gazi peace talk. That thing and turn is in the Nigeria. You the whole Nigeria get the thing that turn on her bread. Even the thing in Nigeria get that news alone now. Even the thing they put to go, even Monday, all the news outlet to put to go, all of them off. Arana bazi hakita now. Monday Arise, Monday NTA, Monday TVC, all of them, name them. The thing Abahara. Because they always focus on calling a ESN terrorists, IPOB terrorists, and come everything. If it has a criminal, notorious IPOB, notorious, or not have very even hard become more adjective, Tiguoya, or freedom fighters. But when you reach in terms of the terrorists on the other side, on how to cheer. But the kita now, peace talk now is herself. Arana Bazina Kita, how did necessary name? Now let's listen to them.
Umar Bago has drawn swift reactions on social media after announcing that all preachers in his state must submit their sermon.
Before we forget, this is why we are addressing the Efulefus. I imagine how far. That is why we are telling you, because this video, if I never know, Efulefus, after you watching all these things here, why are you still making yourself as an instrument? As an instrument, as a traitor against your own people. Knowing fully well that now, why are you still working in the camps of the enemy against your own people? Where is your common sense? And that is the reason why Messi will never go for you. That is the reason why we better again Biafran spirit again better. Because once you become an impediment for the restoration of this Biafra, you will be totally destroyed. That is our prophet saying it, and you're not going to joke with that, right? because ihe dị n'okpuru ekwu na-eme. So nke a na-aga imezukwa gị n'elu isi only one of the impediments in this Biafra movement, either by pretense, either by hook or by crook, you will be destroyed. So because I na-arịọ onye ọbụla, because don't be an impediment in this movement for you not to be destroyed. Because Nigeria has been mapped out for destruction. And nothing is going to stop it. Listen.
For review before preaching. Speaking during a live interview on Sunday, Governor Bago, who had recently banned unlicensed religious preaching, took the directive a step further. He said the state government also needs to know exactly what preachers will be saying to ensure they aren't spreading anti-people and anti-government sentiments. Well, let's take a look before we take some reactions.
The religious affairs said for anybody going to sermon on a Friday, he should bring his scriptures for review. And it's normal. Even in Saudi Arabia, it's done like that. You know, we cannot say because you have been given opportunity to be a clergy, you go there and preach some gospels that are, you know, anti-people, anti-government, and you think it's normal. We want to be able to see what they are preaching, hear what they are saying. You know, we are working together with the security agencies, the Department of State Service, the police, the civil defense, and even the military.
I mean, this is incredible. He actually compared Nigeria to Saudi Arabia. I mean, this isn't the first time Niger State has imposed a level of oversight on public discourse. Last month, we discussed this. Governor Bago also directed the Commissioner of Police to seal off Badegi FM radio station over alleged incitement. Let me take some reactions to this story. This person wrote on X, while the Nigerian Constitution guarantees freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, it explicitly states that the government shall not adopt any religion as a state religion. It also allows for restrictions on fundamental rights for the purpose of maintaining public order and security. The legality of the governor's directive is therefore a subject of debate, but this policy is unprecedented in the level of government oversight as it introduces the contentious legislation over religious content, and this has drawn criticism from religious leaders and congregants who view this innocuous policy as an insidious infringement on constitutional protections. Another ex-user wrote, Mr. Governor, your duty is to protect the security and welfare of the state, not to intrude on people's rights of expression or dictate how they worship. Your responsibility is to ensure that regardless of what is preached in places of worship, peace and security are maintained. Have you now become a gospel police? Why try to regulate sermons instead of focusing on your core duty? Stay in your lane, safeguard the state, keep the peace, and separate government responsibility from religion. And I thought that was so
That was very powerful. Thank you so much. He summed my thoughts this way, that the governor of Niger State has been majoring on a lot of minors in recent times. There are many issues in Niger State that deserve his attention more than this. Yes. When it comes to religious freedom, we've often talked about it and how free it is here in Nigeria is guaranteed by the Constitution. Unfortunately, when you start to police, as it were, clerics, and comparing us to Saudi Arabia that is an Islamic state. Nigeria is supposed to be a secular state, but oftentimes we see again and again how, you know, leaders, governors, presidents choose to police, you know, what should be freedom and a right of choice for individuals in their state. Yes. Let me give him better, you know, in terms of other areas to look at. Let's look at infrastructural development in Niger State. Let's actually talk about empowering the people enough with education to ensure that they have a better chance at life and aspiration. Let us look at, you know, security challenges, the bandits, and the talk around the fact that some of them is steeped in ideological beliefs or even religious beliefs. Let us address those things and not talk about how, and you know what he said? He said, so that we can check out whether the sermon is anti-government or anti-people. It is also a covert way of clamping down on free speech, even amongst the people, so that no one will criticize him or say anything that does not agree with his government or his person. We need to nip this in the bud. If not, at a fashion, Nigerians will just be docile. Whatever the leaders meet on the people is what they will accept, so that he allows the people to speak freely and lets him face governance.
Section 38 of the Nigerian Constitution.
Every time I need put to Harry and the prayer, I keep as well. I perpetuate all of them one by one.
Exodus, my brother. Kama Now, as to Biafra, this is just the beginning. You see these people, they are so foolish. Hachino is all about Ndibo. It's all about Biafra. It's all about Martin and the Kanu. It's all about Simon. Lady Hanon query. Why is he comparing Nigeria to Saudi Arabia? I believe Nigeria is a secular state. Only Abraham. So how much Nigeria is Islamic country?
Excuse me.
Ndị amara ihe ha mara ihe ha ga-akụrụ mmanya hotel kụjuru ndị Igbo ntu maka ọwa anyị nwa ji ndị emebe ihe ha kwesịrị ime.
I'm telling you.
Anyị nwa ji ewetu anyị nwa ndị ọzọ ndị nke ahụ wofe nkụpụ. Anyị nwa ji ha ji onwe ndị agenda ha ji ha kwesịrị pushi ha na-ekpe pushi ya n'ike. Anyị nwa ji ihe we have left them behind. Onwebeghị ahụrụ akwa ndị ese ha awụ ndị Nigeria ma Yoruba ma Kenya nna ha ga-ahụ ichie. They cannot out of it. Ha ga-ahụ ichie. Go on, my brother.
Okifugo ndị Triple M, okifugo ndị this newcaster. Ọmụ ya mụ na afọ n'ime mmụọ. Maybe let me just say guessing. You know, unu dekwe ya somewhere. They say or somewhere. That's somewhere. If you under this and there under all this newcast, under all this important media as I know in Nigeria. Very soon, I can have a station and I will be connected Baba. You have to go now say free mass in the car. Even I can say free Biafra. Now money I go too much. This na short now this injustice I go too much. Now I'm short now I get pussy against Biafra again. Now I'm ready Biafra agenda. Very soon I'll get be done nowhere. Very soon I'll get be done nowhere. The weapon anya. Because the thing now, reality say to go there, no bala no. Sure. Mami want to go. Ni have Biafra from 18 years since now. I will asoro we na ro kan. Kita na the thing hit you go ha.
Owuru ni ile anya. During the time of Wazike and Mwatop of 13, had a flag aga. Ana agba kanchi. Owuru na ndị other part of Nigeria. But I'm going to kick against the touch. We have them now. What have for registration now? All with their right email her name. Oh, has to stand up. Oh, God, do that today. Man, how Ndibo, Biafra, they want to destroy the country. Kill them. One day, Nigeria, even if believe for your right, today they are crying. My mom will learn that also. He did more. You got my higher. Ha ji anyị ma ogbuo ma onye kwuo maka injustice a na-emegide the citizens anwụrụ ya gbuo asọ gị nọrọ n'ime ọnụ tweet ya na ya social handle ha gaji tupik bịa dụrụ gị mana Fulani ga-apụta openly mee nke ha gị nkwa ha tomorrow ha emekwa ọzọ no problem. So Agnes nwa mma ọ ga-ezu ha my brother butuo.
Thank you. We move.
Guarantees the freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. In other words, if the government of Niger State is trying to control how pastors or clerics generally think, that would be a violation of their fundamental rights under Section 38. And a further violation is indicated in Section 39, which talks about freedom of expression. Now, I'm surprised that in Niger State, they have a Niger State Religious Affairs Department. Now, Section 10 of the same constitution says that you cannot interfere with, there shall be no state religion. So what are they doing in that Religious Affairs Department? And we've praised Governor Bago before.
We have.
He promotes religious unity. We saw him twice, in fact, going to churches to sing, to even preach, to promote religious unity. Yeah. But to censor clerics will be a bit too far. Section 11, however, says of the same 1999 Constitution that there's something about public security, and nobody, whether you are a religious figure or whatever, you are not allowed to incite the public or to cause mayhem. So how do they in Niger State, walk the tightrope without censoring, the rights of religious people under Sections 38 and Section 39.
These are the questions. I'll go to Katsina State now, and Rufai, you can tie it all together. We'll take the story in Katsina State, where reactions have trailed the peace deal negotiations between one of Nigeria's most wanted terrorists, Isaiah Kwashen Garwa, with a community in Faskari local government area of the state. The deal was announced on Sunday in a post on X by Zagazola Makama, a security analyst specializing in the Lake Chad region. In the post, Makama explains that for a long time, the terrorists had been linked to kidnappings, killings, and raids across forest areas in Katsina, as well as neighboring states. Reactions to the story have been divided. While some see the development as a chance to restore calm in long-troubled communities, others question the sincerity of the bandit leader, recalling the atrocities attributed to his group. I mean, look at this man out there holding a rifle. He's out there, Rufai, and meeting with community members. And this is the sort of conversations we're having right now in Nigeria. I'll take the reactions trailing this story. This is from an ex-user. He wrote on X, "Is the peace deal the required justice for the numerous lives that were wasted and are still wasting so many years of setbacks, not only for the direct victims of insurgency and the Northeast, but also for the country in general? Negotiating peace with bandits and enemies who held the entire country hostage for so many days is synonymous with encouraging others to constitute themselves into groups to wage war against the country with the mindset of being granted amnesty after so many years of infiltrating havoc and destroying lives. Meanwhile, a peace deal that was intended to end years of violence in Nigeria's northwest has collapsed after bandits abducted 40 worshippers in Zamfara state. The peace pact had been signed on August 28 between community leaders and bandits in Katsina state. However, less than a month later, gunmen attacked a mosque in Gidantobe village in Safe local council and abducted dozens of worshippers during morning prayers on Monday. Despite the setback, the Katsina state government is saying they support community-driven pacts with repentant terrorists, but maintain a policy of zero negotiation. What sort of contradiction is that? Rufai.
So when you see a society that the oppressors are beginning to have a very free reign, and the people that the government ought to protect, the government can't protect them, so they try to look for deals with their oppressors. These are vestiges of a dysfunctional society. You will have thought that this government will focus on that, but they'll never focus on that. They'll focus on politics. And that's why they were doing elections in Zamfara State, 5 local governments. I can't still process that thing. They deployed officers from Gombe and other parts, military officers, battalions were there. Insecurity, you will never see that kind of mass deployment. You see, because number one, the government doesn't really care about you that much. So,
number one, the government don't really care about you. They don't really care about you. That is the cocoa. Efulefus. This government of Nigeria, you people are protecting, trying to protect in the name of your fighting USV government. In the name of your fighting Dr. Ngozo Arabeze. In the name of your fighting against BF Samineba. In the name of your fighting against Nnamdi Kanu. Because of you are looking for the contract from Fulani government. You fool. They don't really, the government are in a fight for, they don't care about you. After they might have finished using you, they will end you. Okay, for us, we because I'm a triple M about all the control here. But as we who some men on the ground, and they will have people from the government. And then they know truly well. More they have people from the government now. Hey, because all the government are they protect again. USB government are not fight against. Efulefus, we are talking to you people. Efulefus among us. That USB are not fight against no cut. All that USB are we your hope. All we your future. Not only you, even to your future generation. That USB are in a cut, in a fight against. that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-achọ ka egbuo aka wee watch anya ya afike nyiru ago us no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga. Because we are in the season of exposing all these Efulefus among us. I am with the last battle. I am on email now. I am with the last battle. The last battle war against Efulefus. Biafrans war against Efulefus. I am not doing how far. Because Biafran people will mess up with them. Biafran citizens will mess up with them. I get messing up. Get messing up. Because they are not useful. Because they are useful to the movement. Now, Rufai is trying to tell you that even the same Rufai now, they are also part of those protecting the same government of that terrorist Nigerian state. But Obadogo Hanolu now. Okay, this peace deal about those Hanolu. Now, how confirm go now that the government are protected. They don't even care about you, Rufai. Not there. They don't care about you, but they have no choice because I'm under subjection, I'm not control. Yet ago, but is separate to go from that, all those rubbish. USB have come to end all this mess. Not only I get India in Biafran land, I get India and Nigeria, India, even the whole West Africa, because of the coming of USB. All this mess will end. Now, Efulefus, all the message we are sending to you. Gay man on Akoketa now is dead on arrival. Our sister said, go and sit down and ask yourself some question. Triple M said, go and sit down and go and ask yourself some question. My sister Ijoma said, go and sit down and ask yourself some question. COS is telling people, go and sit down and ask yourself some question. Even Mazin and Nikalo, we hate nobody. Why can't you reason with us? And now, since you people are not even progressive. All the Efulefus in this movement. When you no pass it, complaining, murmuring without solution. When you pass it, you cannot present anything useful to the Biafra movement. So all your plans are dead on arrival. Stop it now. Come and join the moving train. Come and join the moving train. If you can't beat them, that is the word that says if you cannot beat them, you will join them. Why can't you come and forget about because we know about getting a leka we know about potara. Kusini disgrace on the internet. Kusini na get this disgrace on the internet in the name of no fight against USB. Kusini ya bam, especially go on. Give the guy 10 toes and 10 fingers, 10 toes and 10 fingers. And then now pass again and promote Biafra. Then make 10 toes and 10 fingers. Yeah? After you denouncing USB, KZZ was in a pussy again, no waga. Job go koromo. So why are you still talking about 10 toes? You are swearing we are 10 toes and bam. It's a no more Biafra. I don't know why I'm giving this kind of advice to this people self. If an idea is so good, you are very, very too nice. You never gonna quite good. We can endure. We can endure all this una mess, but the all una mess is not even moving us. I never zuru nebere. Onu anabupo, onu anarachara. Ndị Efulefus, onu anabupo na bufu, onu anabupo, onu anarachara. Unafuge bumu ife na bupo na arachara. Have you seen where Samene Babu for Rachara or Samene Mazin and Kalopo? Oh no, I will Efulefus. Oh no, Anabupo. Uno Bopo today, tomorrow, Bopo now, tomorrow, Rachara, Yono Boporo. Disgusting elements. In a name, Uno. Uno and Abe will try on. Uno and Abe and advice. Uno and Abe and I never there. Uno and AC, Uno upon Uno and AC. Uno and Abe by child. But the Koranu no wound a better. Zuanu Nike. Look, I don't know one advice for once. I don't know no advice, but I don't catch any advice. You don't know any advice, but you have never given yourself advice. It's only again your advice. Shabbat Shalom, no mifa. You have to go to the and go up this video because very soon fundraising will start.
You are left in the hands of kidnappers and bandits. You have to beg them for peace still. And that's the dysfunctional society we live in. And it's that kind of dysfunctional society that breeds people like Bago. That Badegi FM held his feet to the fire. He felt no other thing to do. He said he was going to demolish the station. Thank God Badegi FM didn't call to him. You know how many media stations that have cowed to dictators and outright bullies in this country? They took him to court and he was repelled. Now he wants to look at the sermons of preachers. At a point, if care is not taken, I'm not saying he has done it, but at this rate, maybe he'll start looking at all the phones and the call log of everybody because he wants to censor thoughts. The best antidote to react if they say you are not doing well is to do well. But in a large regard, in very big aspect, yes, he has gotten some successes right in agriculture, but in trampling of rights and things like that, he has not done well. And we have to tell him what it is. In that interview, he made many blunders. And please, his chief press secretary should walk him about what they call image. He thinks he's straight talking, but he says a lot of rubbish. Just like what he said in that interview, that Borgu local government is bigger than the entire Southeast. Empirically, it was proven to be wrong. Borgu local government is not bigger than the entire Southeast. Right. So is this not the same man that told his police orderly to slap an imam or something? Yes, and the next thing, his reaction was, oh, he was an imposter. So even if it is an imposter, you see they should slap people like that. All right. So, you see, we have a dysfunctional society that celebrates dictators, give them a free rein to...
We have a dysfunctional society. Nigerian government is a dysfunctional society that celebrates dictators, that celebrates mediocres, that celebrate nonsensical productivities, if live governors, puppets. You know, can celebrate dysfunctional society. I want to come if live. I want to come if live na talk when I can side follow back to after anyone with chapter government. I can follow back to dysfunctional society. That is what they are paid for. That is what they are paid for. That is what they are doing. And if you allow yourself to be distracted with this Efulefus, one the kinema now. Because that's an ijina na no the model. May you never be a portion. May your brain will always be intact in this movement here. May you always be sensitive. May you know those that have the spirit of agua in this movement. May you know that those that have the spirit of chameleon in this movement. May you know that have the spirit of lies, just like their father devil. Because they always say that a quinsu. When you believe na to us na to cash one Lucifer they are. You go because I mentioned na big bazo and that's na quinsu or Lucifer. No more Igbo na quinsu. No one na lotra ndi Igbo. Carry kunke mami otago. Abo is Lucifer. Because what you don't know is bigger than you. You go. Yeah? Nigeria is a dysfunctional society. That is what our people in. They bring Hana or Efulefus. And they may check on again have also. And they pretended to be an angel of light. But up at their stomach, and you are not included in their plan. They are fighting for their stomach. They are not even fighting for their future generation. Or for her, they can even sell their own children because of him with them. Just like when you see such a them a mess. So if you are still listening to those people, one all mess couldn't eri. When you're black and a gahante in the irishin, you shake Hana, and you chance a kutarun, Nanagiri, in the name of whom they analyze. Nane irishin, you shin them round. One I am not now down that nation building. You know, now we're going nation building kind of there now. You need a good job to move this government forward. Bring it on. Bring it on. I am all the time and the season on email. I am on the time of equasry. I am on time of nation building now. And then on the time of appeal. The Biafran government need the ego. I get you a mail. I am the truthful government. The government which is well accountable. Then no they are on their way. Then on our government get now who be fair. All one in charge. All one in charge of the move. Who be fair no they are now. Now no it's both on. And if you are going there without no genuine mindset, but now resign on now because in a give away you get. You Your winning on a media, you man no begin about a barrel, you began the Chakapa Bachara now, because on a very good day, Machapa now. Okay, no, why I gave a call, the after you put a car go 247, go a Konyabu Arishi, but you never be a portion, that's what you go Kabia, my say. Also, if I be draw, I want to buy a Baruani, don't know, without no corrupt mind, without not being corrupt or not being poisoned. Because we are the unshakable, we are the unmovable, we are the unbribable, we are the unstoppable. That's not the Kanu. Also, there are those that are born for this. And are you one of the 100 men? If you're one of the 100 men, one, do the needful. We are not the complainers. We are not the murmurers without solution. I think China with a solution. It's time for us to come together. Leave sentiment. Efulefus, make una leave sentiments. Happen no nonsense. Come and join the winning team. When we the only solution, and you can only achieve it by self-discipline and moral decency. When solution to all your problems. So in conclusion,
I am fighting for the freedom of my people as contained in the constitution of the so-called Nigeria. I did no wrong. That was why after 2 years they could not prove any case. Even till now, we are still in court, they cannot prove any case. And people talk as if they are so moronic that an animal is better than them. They say I insult them. I insult you because you can't reason properly. I did nothing wrong. Calling for the establishment, or should I say the restoration of Biafra, is within provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is very clear and straightforward. It's there. Go and check it yourself. And you're asking me to be happy instead of me to be upset that I was arrested.
One more time. One more time.
Any crime? Did I?
Efulefus, in conclusion, we have said a lot of things here tonight, and we are rounding it up. Because very soon the fundraising is about to kickstart. They are going to show support to the government, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. And not voluntarily, force. If you refuse to serve, God can raise stones. Stones are served for. Well, bring it on. Don't die with it. Don't die with it. Imran Nnamdi beribe na movement. Adazina. Adagide kwa ni beribe dari beribe la mo. Ayoko kona ka prodigal son where prodigal son kagema because prodigal son zugide kwa nke ya. After zuzichara, when mechara come back to his senses. Chitakwara. He came back to his senses. Prodigal son mechara came back to his senses. He said, I am going to arise. Prodigal son mechara rienri with ezibida. Ezibida mechara ga rienri with ezibida. Okwenye no na grace. Okwenye no na glory. Just like one in church, from glory to grass. Because of local teacher. Okay, if prodigal son, local teacher. No na palace na you na papa ya no. Ya no kota si na ebunye nke ọ dị ọsịsọ local teacher. Biafra biabe. I went to fully restored Biafra. Some people are trying to go position okay, teacher. Prodigal son mecha at the end of the day after Zuchara. He later come back to his senses. He must also escape. He might saving him up here with the saving grace or he might save prodigal son. All common sense save real. All common sense save real at the end of the day. Yes, I am going to arise. But if you don't keep as well, you know when they prodigal son kazi we marry here. Somebody like Van prodigal son guy we marry here. Somebody like one you shocha when prodigal son guy we marry here because when common sense. Prodigal son later used common sense to save himself. Also, I am going to arise. Don't I get because just like most of you, if you live, soon they make it go league, you make it go wa. People have committed a lot of evil already. But the only thing saving grace you must come back to your senses. jụọ onwe gị ajụjụ na since ị rụwara arụ ala ka ihe rụpụtara na ya na arụ ala ga ka ihe mechara ma achieve na arụ ala. The answer is nothing. Just na nwanne na ya na-agaghị ịrịọ papa ya biko si ya biko na ọ gbaghara ya na ya deserve zero. Put it to yourself now, you don't deserve to be a Biafran anymore. You don't even deserve to talk about Chukwuna because na gbaghara ya. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gbaghara ihe ụjọ niile m kwuru n'elu isi gị na ọgbaghara PM Samire kpa ịmara gị asa forgive na you're going to go back kama ka ị karị ịchọzi ịkụzi okwu Biafra at least ka ọ rugoro na ị nọ na gate Biafra ka ọ rugoro na ị nọ na gate because ụgbọ iju ego ụgbọ ọnụ a ejikwa na ụgbọ ọnụ a USB wụ ụgbọ ọnụ a. If you know inside the boat nwanne mmiri ga-eri n'osimiri, thunder is about to strike, storm is coming. Are you going to be safe? That's not good because prodigal son later asked for mercy. Papa ya was saying now got bad. But if you not keep as a spirit of pride, I give pay some of this in the Efulefus. Some of them got that very more because of spirit of pride. We know. So in conclusion, look at what man's not
commit any crime. The answer is no. I committed no crime. I am fighting for the freedom of my people as contained in the Constitution.
So, Guma I'm Udele in Abuja. We want to wish Master Nnamdi Kanu as one of the Efulefus, useless Efulefus. Guma Boromoge Kegi Iruago in a wish Master Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, for you on here. He committed no crime. When a crime or committed, because you people are fighting against yourself. Because you are an Efulefus. You are thinking that you are fighting against individual, but you don't know you are fighting against your life, fighting against self-destruction or committing offense. Hear from the horse's mouth.
Of the zoo called Nigeria. I did no wrong. That was why after 2 years they could not prove any case. Even till now, we are still in court. They cannot prove any case. And people talk as if they are so moronic. An animal is better.
They talk like if they are. Some people talk as if they are so moronic, which is what it is. Only if no one offense or committed, in Abba, he must not escape death. No one they move here. Nige jaka gabu na Abuja. Omerege gene. Onye na gibu na Abuja ki onjo omerege. Onwe offense oburu orana mamage ozuru egogo. Onwe ihe gine aboji iji na preach ka ihe onjo omerege. Na ka yo wara ko ge gbanye camera ge na committee ari blunder. Ro tomorrow ihe mere ge si no mo Biafra mere ga bi. Ogun ge jaka gbu onwe ge. Obere gbu anyi ge gbu onwe ha.
They say I insult them. I insult you because you can't reason properly. I did nothing wrong. Calling for the establishment, or should I say the restoration of Biafra, is within provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is very clear and straightforward. It's there. Go and check it yourself. And you're asking me to be happy instead of me to be upset that I was arrested.
Let me expect not that they happy. Not quite by now, my bomb. Only name Maramas Nani Kali bomb. Omu ga bechara unu niile one by one because all know Ajaku no wish your own that kind of wish. Master Nnamdi Kanu did not wish anybody Otoro ka Nigeria people ka Nigeria dream ka Africa at the whole world ka peace dream no wish you all. Otara bunu no do na chip boshanya. All your eyes will be behind. All you enemies of our freedom. AC is your portion. Thank you, Obechi Living News. I say God Almighty will see us through against all the enemies. That is carry on like that. Mary Wunkai. So the last video of the day. Let's go. I got crazy for
everything I told you came to pass. Only one is remaining, and that is Biafra. And I assure you that Biafra will come. That Biafra will come. That Biafra will come.
This Biafra we are building is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa. Biafra will not belong to AU. Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS. You see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves. We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education. People will be well behaved. The Biafra that I'm suffering.
We are resolute and we are so strong. We know the terrorists, we know the enemy. After all said and done, still a from us come. Freedom fighter, go be terrorists. We are Biafran, we go be terrorists. We are saying,
We are the Biafran. I'm still going to be come back for this stream the fundraising. I'll be right back. So we got guys I'll be right back. Those Nnamdi, I will still going to come back maybe in the next 30 minutes. I'll be right back. Immediately the fundraising be draw. I have up here also. Go. Yeah, well. So that's it. Long leave. Having at the Kanu. Leave the
we wait for you to come our way. Simon Ekpa, you dey fight like lion. Keeping Biafra safe from Zion. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free them now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. We Simon Ekpa we go march along. To the west we dey shout, Mama Biafra, yeah, I'll call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand up tall. Together we rise, we no go follow. Oh, Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister. We no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Before it's too late, in unity we go to strive. Fight for freedom, we go alive. With courage and strength, we dey fight. Mama Biafra, our guiding light. Yeah. we dey shout. Mama Biafra, yeah, I call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand tall. Together we rise, we no go fall.
Yes, when the fundraising in Ebidogo, meet you over there. I will join back. I will be right back very, very soon. Mike Swan, I see you. Leo, God bless you. Government Shalom. My brother, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me off and come. I'll be right back.